Waiting for the... Oh, there we are. Hi there. How's it going? Oh, we only got try. I don't have... Actually, try is like not correct here.
There we... Well, this is a nice setup. You're using 2 webcams. This is new for your in-person streams.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see if we can get you... There we are. We'll just do that, I guess. It's just a makeshift.
There we go.
A makeshift fix for now.
Stay safe, friend. It says. Okay.
There we go. All right. Sorry about that. I was hadn't used this 3-person layout in a long time. So a lot of people thought that it was going to be me playing. Try and I were going to be playing. But we are joined by my brother, who is over there, and he's at my house for the next few days.
On vacation.
You gotta let me know if all the audio sounds good. I have everybody hooked up to different mics. Usually we're like sitting in the same frame, but my new house doesn't have that kind of setup. We don't have the couch here, so we just have two webcams, one for each seat. So this is going to be the first ever co-op action in person in this house.
Fantastic.
Wow. But yeah, I think the last time y'all played Earth Defense Force, and the time before that was Dead Storm Pirates, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
It might have been the reverse, but I feel like it may have been. I don't know which one.
It was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years.
Adam's voice sounds kind of distant for me, but I don't know if it's the same that you're sending.
Yeah, it's going to sound distant from you because you're hearing me through my webcam. There's no way I can get it so that you're.
I gotcha.
That you can hear both. That you can hear us both equally, at least right now. But I guess audio sounds good.
Seems happy with the audio.
Excellent. So, before we start, we're going to be enjoying, courtesy of our friend Sean Quinn, we are going to be having the Apollo Last Dab hot sauce on some wings.
One of the reasons the stream took a little while to get started was I went to pick up some wings, and it's this new place, and they have a drive-through, but like they blocked up the drive-through with cars, and it was like not obvious at first that like there's no one in these cars. Like I hadn't been to this place before, so I didn't know how they operate. I thought you could just I thought it was going to be quick because they have a drive-thru. I thought, I just order my wings and pick them up at the drive-thru, but no. So I had to order them, and then they weren't actually available until 8 o'clock. So this is like a massive bag.
It is a massive bag. We did not order wings. We air fried our own, or rather, my wife air fried them for us. So we got some air fried wings on a plate. I think who's ever watched us do this before, I think a lot of people were surprised, including myself, at how well I handled this. And I think I talked each time about how my brother is a very big, like, he's very good at handling hot sauce.
I usually can. We'll see how it goes today, but I usually can pretty.
That's the key. I've always imagined him
spicy food.
He enjoys spicy food, but it's I think that he is really, really sweting over this. Like he's a little nervous.
I mean, we'll see.
He's a little nervous, and
when I was the first one, I did the bomb sauce. Mm-hmm. And I gotta be honest, I think this kind of smells a little bit like the bomb when I opened it up.
Yeah.
And I just did a little bit, and I did a little more, and I was going whoo and all, but it was not that bad.
Right.
Overall, I thought the beef jerky made for an unpleasant bathroom experience, and the gummy bear was just totally horrible.
Yeah, the gummy bear was like the it was insanity, I think.
I think you were really surprised how well you took it because you were all like, I'm just not a big spicy food guy.
Yes.
And like you just like went through that da bomb, like put way more of it on than I did. And you were just like, oh, is that all? And you like suddenly realized after that like, oh, you like spicy food. You just,
yeah, and I've slowly been like I've been finding myself enjoying spicier and spicier food ever since. I see that Sean is in the chat. It's good to see you here, and like it's really thanks to him that I've rediscovered or maybe discovered fully my love for spicy
You've been
food.
building up your tolerance.
Yeah.
By levels.
I see that there is $3 from Aaron Welsh saying, "Try gonna say woo very soon."
There's gonna be a lot of woo, I'm sure. So I got half and half. If you can see it here, I got half and half. Just their regular spicy wing sauce, and then lemon pepper wings. So I think I'm going to start with the lemon pepper wings.
All right. Well, ours is just like some dry rub seasoning. Here, I have no idea like how good they're going to be. I do see that Ricky Diamonds in the chat says that Adam's shirt. He's saying about Adam's shirt. He's saying sweet explosions in the sky.
No, thank you. I saw him a few years ago, actually.
Heck yeah! All right, so Try has disappeared. He tried it and he
there's kind of some clumpy stuff at the top of the
there's
bottle, but I thought I could get out easily, but I can't. So I'm just gonna pour some on this here plate.
Yeah.
It'll get past this clump.
Yeah, you gotta knock it a little bit.
Are you gonna sauce all the wings at first, or are you gonna sauce them?
No, I'll sauce them as I go. Yeah, just don't touch your eyes.
Yeah. I know.
I got some napkins for you.
I know.
Okay, clump got out. Just pouring some on the plate.
I don't know if I
how much
put
did
too
you
much
put on?
That should be enough for now.
I don't know if I put like that much on. I don't know if it's gonna be trouble.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Here's how much I put on the plate for now.
Yeah, we have like a bowl that we put it all into.
Okay, then we'll.
Yeah.
Don't want to get the milk
a little
close at hand here.
All right, Terrell, do you want to go first, or are we all gonna go at the same time?
Let's go at the same time. I'm just going. I'm going to, for the first one, I'm going to put just a little on my fork, and so just put a little on the wing. I'm going to go in real slow here.
I see it was $1.99 from Gaming Blows saying, "Hey, what's the Blink shirt? We're all debating it." So Blink is a light installation show that happens basically every other year here in Cincinnati. And I got this shirt at the first one, and it's pretty comfortable. It's just it's really big, and it's just comfortable to wear.
I don't know if you can see. There's a few little globs of red, lightly on this lemon pepper wing. There's a little on there, so we're starting off wimpy. So
I don't know if I'm starting off wimpy. I may have put too much on.
You demolish this stuff anyway. So
Yeah.
All right,
Let's do it.
We going?
you ready? We going?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Go.
I taste the lemon pepper.
Mm-hmm.
I taste the heat, but
I
not
taste
a
the
lot.
Yeah. It's hot.
Let it sit for a second.
Yeah.
It's building.
That was definitely too little to really feel any punishment, which is surprising because I feel like I put about that little on my first of the bomb.
Can you look at the bottle and tell us what the Scoville level is?
Well, it says
7 mil.
well, it says heat level 10 out of 10. says the last dab. Apollo is the world's first, or is the world's only hot sauce made with the Apollo pepper, the new hottest pepper from Guinness World Record holding chili breeder Smokin' Ed Curry. The Apollo pepper channels the sun's energy to bring new levels of flavor and heat to the world's super hots.
Yes. The power of the sun behind it.
I don't know if it has a scope. Does it have? I don't think there's a Scoville on here.
I think it's enough to say it's as hot as the surface of the sun, pretty much.
Okay, I'm actually going to touch
Surface of
this
the
one.
sun. Every time I close
Okay,
my
I
eyes,
dipped,
what I see.
I dipped this one.
Yeah.
I dipped this one a little more.
Yeah, I'm having another one already. He's going.
Well, I like ate it on one side, so it's like.
I mean,
hot
that
on
first one
side,
hardly
and
did
then
anything
the
to me
other
because I
side.
guess I had a little too little on it.
I'm gonna go for a little bit more this time.
Whew.
Just this will probably. I might have to take a break after this.
We went straight to the last but we've been slowly building up for the last year.
Oh wait, no.
There's a little nitro though that really.
Ooh, okay. There's more heat there. There's more heat there.
I got some on my lips. It's hot on my lips.
I remember when I was, I don't know, probably
Okay,
middle school, first time I
Okay,
ever
now I
tried
got
hot wings.
I got the full effect of it.
Sure, they weren't anything special, but I wasn't really into spicy food at the time, and it was, whoo! I never had anything like it. I was just
flavor.
looking for anything to quench my thirst.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fairly spicy.
Yeah.
You gonna do all 4 years right now, or are you gonna
Uh,
space it out a little
we'll
bit?
see. We'll see. I'm gonna put a
I might
little
have to take a
on
little
this one.
break.
It's on my lip.
Yeah.
My lips. I can feel that on my lips. I don't know if I'm going.
pretty-
It's not bad, right?
Yeah. I don't know if it's the spiciest thing I ever had though. It's pretty spicy though.
The hot sauce is gonna bring out the.
It's kind of building though. Yeah.
Is the hot sauce gonna bring out the Sega CD, Corey?
Yeah.
I could. Have you shown that to Adam?
Yeah, I
That
showed it
is-
today. He was like, "What?"
I'm like, I've never seen you act like that. Like I'm almost done this wing, and I'm coming back for some more because this isn't really that bad so far.
No.
Mm.
I think it tastes kind of like the bomb. Like the taste is.
It's like a delayed
It's a
thing.
similar
It's
taste,
it's starting
yeah.
to get really hot now.
Yeah.
The other one that we haven't done yet is kind of yellowish.
Yeah. We're saving that one for another time.
Mm.
Maybe next week.
By the way, Sandy is having a sleepover at my parents' house.
Oh.
So she's not here to hear me go, whoo! She'd be barking a lot. Lots of pepper on this lemon pepper. All right. I'm up in it. I'm laying this one like real flat down in this pile of sauce here.
What's happening?
Like, look at that. I'm laying it real down in there.
What's happening? Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm.
It takes a while to build up, and that's like okay, it's here now.
I can't feel my face.
The fire is here.
Ooh, Hazir's
It's like
$1.99
it flames
Janine Bose.
on the side of my face.
Just saying,
Oh,
yum.
Don't touch my.
Yeah, don't touch your eyes.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm just letting you know that part.
You'd be going to the hospital.
Yeah.
I don't know if yum is the word I'd use, although it is good. Huh.
We should have got like wipes to wipe our hands off, so we're gonna be thinking about like not getting our eyes the whole show now.
We can go wash our hands before we start for real.
I might
Yeah, I
just
don't
like,
want to
go
be
for
using your
all four
PS4
right now.
controls
You
with
gonna eat all four?
Get it over with.
wing fingers.
Yeah. Wing fingers.
It's starting to die down a little bit again.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Ooh.
That means gotta bring back.
Just like really put a ton on it.
My
I
nose
feel
is
like I'm handling this better than the
My
bomb.
nose is definitely running. Think about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this around on all sides. This one's kind of funny
Yeah.
shaped. So
I'm
look
going.
at that. Ah, got plenty on there.
I'm gonna do it all over the wing.
There's $2 from Zane's dad saying, try alcohol works better than milk for hot oils. Whew.
I do have a beer here.
I'm afraid to say all the alcohol I got around here is isopropyl.
Try that.
99%.
Wing number 3.
This is the last dab Apollo. Yeah. Super Wang. Oh.
Whew. You know,
Eat bread.
it's my lips that are really suffering right now.
I know. Same here. That is
I feel
that's
like the
really what's
back of
happening.
my
My
throat.
lips.
I feel like it was the back of my throat that really got me before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we haven't had a sip of milk yet, though.
Yeah,
So toughen it out.
Dry's been drinking milk since
Oh yeah,
bite
Oh,
one.
y'all were champs, man. Y'all thought I was gonna be the tough one.
Yeah, I
first,
did.
But, well, you
Considering
did
your love for barbecue, I
when
thought
we first did this. Woo.
I'm just going to finish it off.
you're gonna finish. Are you gonna eat the rest of the
No,
sauce?
no, I'm not going to. No, I'm not going to.
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
have
pour
last
more out. I'm going to pour more sauce onto the plate. I've been using too much. I'm about to move into the wings that are actually have hot sauce on them to begin with.
This is a very big wing.
See the James Boone in the chat with $5. Thank you. Saying, hey guys, good luck tonight. Corey, I met George from Cyber Sage Games in Florida. Great retro story. He hooked me up with a Night Trap Blu-ray. Yeah, I sent him a couple of Blu-rays for the store. He just opened Cyber Sage the store. Previously, he ran CD Trader, and he moved to Central Florida and opened a new store called Cyber Sage.
Where?
James Boone, what town is it in again?
I live in Florida, so that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
All right.
All right, now these wings already have hot sauce on them. So
I'm gonna double it up. Double it.
oh,
I'm gonna have another one. I'll have one more. Whew.
go. Oh man, I'm putting a good bit on here. I think it's hard to tell because they're already a little red though.
Sean Quinn is saying if anyone has any suggestions, I am open to sending whatever anyone thinks would be fun. My brother makes his own. Says it's pretty hot. But you said that you were afraid of trying it. I mean, I'm
Me?
afraid of trying it. If we got sent your brothers, you'd have to be like on stream with us and try it too.
That's a man. I'm being all gross over here, but yeah,
Yeah. Well,
it's a.
it happens. It happens. I mean, it's about 45 minutes outside of Tampa.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Lakeland.
Oh, I know where that is. Yeah.
Well, I've been there.
That's where it is. The Cyber Sage.
I shot some interviews there once.
Oh, is that the thing you went and did before you
I was
shot
on
the
about
interview
Rachel's.
with Rachel? Yeah.
I got Rachel's interviews, and then the next day I was shooting interviews in Lakeland.
I feel like this is definitely the hottest one we've had.
I'm doing okay. I feel like I feel like the bomb got me more. I mean, maybe it upped my tolerance. You know, 'cause I'm just gonna lay this one in here a little bit. Whew. I'm doing okay. It's my lips. The back of my throat is actually fine, which is what's surprising to me right now.
Sean, you'd have to try it with us. You'd have to be on stream with us and have it. Or you can try it
last one
first.
really got me.
Are you going for
Ooh,
milk?
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I put a bit more on that one. Ooh, I feel it in the back of my throat a lot more now.
I'm the last one to go for the milk. I'm the champion.
Well, good for you. You are the champion.
All these years, you thought you were the wimpy one.
Mm-hmm. I am having some water, though.
All right.
Why don't you go wash your
Well,
hands
we
or
can
something?
say we did that now.
Yeah, go wash your hands. And
I've down 2 glasses of milk already.
$2 from Dilberg saying, "Is your air fryer RGB modded?" It's not. It's not. We've only used it a handful of times.
Woo! Woo! Woo, that one got me. Yowza. Ah. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Just drink out of the carton or the.
I think I'm going to drink this whole half gallon before I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Like, can you like cough so it goes like so you're like Bishop in Aliens?
No. I will not.
There's $5 from Demo Curry. Thank you. Saying went to the Limited Run Games flea market in Cary, North Carolina Saturday and got some awesome stuff, including some N64 era promo tapes. Shantae 7 Siren, Celeste, and Blazing Chrome. Nice. They have a lot of stuff.
Tried to talk me into going, but I felt like I didn't have time to go that far on Saturday.
You feel better?
Yeah, I'll say that washing your face off really helps a lot.
Try his birthday's coming up here pretty soon. He's gonna be 37 or 38.
37.
And and my brother's 4 years older than me.
No, my birthday's all pretty soon too.
Mm-hmm. Adam's birthday is on the 26th. I'm gonna be 46.
47.
47.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, man. The last one got me. I'm going to eat one just as it is with
All right.
the sauce from the store.
Dang.
You all right now?
Mm.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like a really delayed one.
Yeah.
It takes a while for it to build up to its full strength.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah, it is.
Woo.
Like, I just want to kind of eat this last one
I'm about ready to crack this beer. though.
without.
Ah.
So, there is $20. Thank you from Solus Griffiths. Saying, what do you all think of the Cotton reboot? It took me a week, but I got the 1 credit clear. I'm in love with the scoring system. I'm going to be streaming it here in the coming weeks, and it is excellent. Let me ask you something now, if you know.
Jonathan missed one from someone you missed one from Jonathan Henson, but go ahead and finish
I
your
will
thought.
scroll up and get that in just a second. Solus Griffiths, how do you unlock the different resolutions for classic mode? I can't change the resolution. It has an option for changing resolutions, but I can't activate it.
Ugh.
Because I can't unsee that shimmer. It's the problem. All right.
Oh, you can't see, but my eyes are pretty teary.
There is $5 from Jonathan Hinson saying,
Thank you.
I've been dealing around the clock with a data center crippling ransomware attack since Wednesday. This is exactly what I need right now. It is a scary time with ransomware. I'll tell you that.
I'm going to do one more plain one. I'll go out with a bang. I'll put a little bit on the last one.
Oh, you've only played the class, or only played arrange mode. I can understand that. There was also $5 from Dilberg. Thank you. Saying any plans to do a video on good power practices, plugging in all your consoles into the wall responsibly. We've actually gotten a few questions about that recently, and I think that I will probably talk about it a bit in my in my setup tour video, how I have it set
But,
up.
keep in mind we aren't exactly electrical engineers, so we probably need to vet what we're doing from some people.
Well, I feel that I've asked about it, and I feel
That's
good
true.
about it.
That's true.
I use like electrical, like the regulators or the what is it, where it regulates the current or whatever. And if you get one of those, then you can plug surge protectors into them. I guess I'll have a little bit more on this so I can call it done.
Yeah, I've got one wing left. And I skipped out on the Apollo for the previous two, but I'll put some on this last one.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
the two without was a good break, even though they do have the hot sauce from the store. But it was, I think, their fourth hottest sauce, so it's
Here we go.
not that crazy. Okay, I'm going to give this one a good dip, but just one dip, but a good one.
Getting some of that dips.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm in recovery mode now already.
Yeah. My kids really like these granola bars. They are dipped in chocolate and they're called dips. And I say, hey, can you grab me one of them dips?
And they're like, what?
Yeah.
That last one wasn't too bad, even though I did a pretty full dip. I think because just that break from the previous
I can't
one-
feel my mouth anymore, so it's like it's fine. Oh, is that what it is? Is it from Wanderlust? Because like when I say dips, like it definitely makes me feel like Paul Rudd.
Ugh. Whew. I don't know. I can't decide which was if that was tougher than the bomb. I feel like they were pretty similar, really. Whew.
No, they're called dips. They're like the Quaker oats, like dips. Dips. That's how you know I've had too much hot sauce, so I start being really loud. And
I drank this much milk. You can see how much is left on
oh my
camera.
god!
I hope.
See, I feel like that is gonna make you feel like poop more than having the.
Well, I'm definitely going to take some
It's all gonna be a bad scene.
some store brand Rolaids. I can wash my hands.
Well, the thing is so last night Adam got this this beef jerky from this place here, and it was really spicy beef jerky, but it wasn't like
Well, not like
hot
this.
beef jerky, but
Yeah.
it was Bloody Mary flavored beef jerky. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it tasted like a Bloody Mary too.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Well, the beef jerky was what I really regretted. Because man, like it took like all night, overnight, and through the morning was the most regretful bathroom visits I think I've ever had in my life. After eating that whole bag of beef jerky, spicy beef jerky.
I didn't even touch my milk. I'm not gonna touch my milk, but I'm gonna go fill my water and
I
wash
don't even
my face.
understand how you can do this.
Rolaids. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Grab one of them dips. I'm out.
Give me a dip too.
Dip.
Dip, dip, dip. Oh.
few of these and I'll be all better, I'm sure. Woo.
Yeah, I'm starting to get back to normal now.
Yeah, I feel like it hasn't lingered as long as the first one that we did.
Yeah.
Did Coury ever have you tried to bomb?
Yeah, you gave me a bottle of it, actually. I have it at home. Actually, I figure it'll
You used
last me
up
a
the
few
whole
years.
thing?
To do it. That one's pretty intense. It takes like a couple of drops to like season, so I figure it's going to last me like 10 years probably to get through that bottle. But
I mean, I put like one dot of it into something
yeah,
when I
exactly.
felt like it every
I
now
know.
and then. But,
That's about it.
yeah, that's about all you can do for pleasure.
It is. I know.
I had to grab one of my.
I feel like I'm feeling less scared of the final bottle.
Yeah.
For this, like I'm like, okay, like this was pretty intense, but it was like not tangibly worse than Da Bomb.
Well, we didn't try the Triple X this time.
No.
That's the hottest one they have on there.
Yeah, it's the one. It's named after the Vin Diesel movie.
Mm-hmm. It must be.
All right. Who's ready? Who's ready for some Scott Pilgrim? All righty.
What are you doing over there? What's that? What is that?
It's my stogie.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't ask what it was. I asked why it was.
Okay, so Adam has not played this. Adam is still like his newest system is the PS3.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
it's
way
funny
behind.
because Adam is going to. It was probably 4 years ago. I talked Adam into getting the Mass Effect trilogy.
I still haven't played it.
It was maybe 6 years ago.
No, it wasn't that long ago. It was like 3 years ago. It's been sitting on my shelf. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah. And he's like, maybe I should get around to playing that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how behind I am.
But you know, so he hasn't played like anything. So he hasn't, finished like played anything like new. So I was kind of showing him like Final Fantasy VII Remake and like in Spider-Man. And he thought they were pretty cool, but then I showed him Flight Simulator and it like blew him away. He's like, I can't believe.
It's not the graphics. It's like the technology it takes to make that game, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's basically it.
That was
yeah.
that's what I thought was cool. Is like technology, you can like fly anywhere in the world, like, and it's like how it is right then, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be off then. I need to reline up. Try here. No, it's still, huh?
Yeah, I
don't know why. You're like, oh, that's probably no.
I showed
why it's
I showed
like-
my parents Flight Simulator this weekend.
Were they amazed by it?
I think they thought it was pretty neat. You know, my dad has some. You know, you told me that your son, like, was like, wait, is this a real plane outside? And my dad was looking at the cars on the road, and he's like, wait, those aren't real cars, are they?
Yeah, that's Adam said that too. He's like, those aren't real cars, are they?
I mean, it's impressive enough that like it almost
It looks
like
real. It does look full.
it makes you suspend your disbelief like just enough, right?
Yeah.
And as you know, my dad was able to point out like the house that like the first house he lived in when he grew up, and then just a little down the road was where his mom's house was, and then
So-
you know, my grandpa when he moved
You
up,
wanna
you
hit
know,
your-
not far from there, and then
Hit
he was able to point out all those
press the
houses.
home
and-
button. Oh, now hit press
neat.
L and R together. The two shoulder buttons. There you go.
Ooh. Yeah, my stomach
man.
feels full more than anything now, mostly from that milk.
Oh.
Me?
No, we gotta. It should be okay.
This is a co-op game, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So let me get the music up here. Based on my setup, I got to use OBS to like use the sound from the capture card here.
So is this title screen is a little different from the original version, I assume?
A
Because
little bit.
it's got like that text at the top and stuff.
Right.
I played the demo of the original version, but I actually never bought the original digital version of it.
Oh, wait, you've never played it? Have you really played?
I played the demo. I played the demo on PS3 back in the day.
Okay.
But I never bought it until, the limited run, and I got the Switch version.
Is that you?
Hit your shoulder buttons to select to jump in.
Yeah, I've only seen the movie one time.
I'll be Steven Stills.
Yeah, I
He's
think.
closer to my age than anyone else in the game.
Yeah. I'm gonna be Kim this time. Oh, then you can if you select, then you can choose the color.
Does each character like level up
Yeah,
independently?
separately.
Like the character or the player? Which one levels up?
The character.
Okay, so it's like River City Girls basically then,
Yeah.
in terms of. I guess River City Girls works the same way as well, but there's only two characters in that. I mean, there's kind of two characters in River City Girls, but there's the unlockable characters too, and I'm pretty sure they start at level 1.
Oh, there it goes.
And then $2 from Mitch B.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. It's asking anyone get to the limited run games flea market. I did not. Demo Kirby, I know, did go though. He was trying to talk me into it in our Discord channel, but I just didn't think I had enough time to do that on Saturday.
What the heck? Why is it? Did you? Why am I you?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on there.
Why is co-op like complicated these days?
I don't know.
Like trying to do any co-op and several things on the Xbox 360. Drum and I had trouble.
Can you hit the? Is your controller still on? What is going on? Is this supposed to happen?
I just pressed the A button.
No, this is like really weird.
It's showing your character on the map.
But how is this supposed to happen?
I'm not in this.
I mean, this is
like. Oh, now you're you. You're your.
Yeah.
character.
Well, what the heck is going on?
Where am I?
I don't know. I mean, is this supposed to happen? I've said that on drugs before. Why am I you? This. What is? We're both player 1?
How could that be?
I know, but that was... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna pick... I'll pick my character. Press L and R to join. Your shoulder buttons. Now choose a character. And hit A. Hit A again. There we go.
No, we're both on there.
Now we're both on. Okay. Maybe you like hit B or something like that.
I don't think I did, but maybe. Yeah,
maybe.
It's definitely possible.
There you go. There was $5 from Aaron Welch. Thank you. Saying, here's a story of a man named Adam who is bringing up 2 very lovely boys.
Thank you.
I don't know if this is a reference to some show or something.
It's a
Take that, buddy.
Brady Bunch reference.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I've ever watched an
Yeah.
episode of the Brady Bunch.
Oh. one of the things I didn't like about this game when it first came out is just how slow your character
Yeah, I
walks.
was just gonna say.
But you can double tap to run.
Oh.
I wonder, can you change your buttons? Because I want to put my, I want to put block on the shoulder buttons.
I just keep smashing that guy in the pavement.
You are being piled on. And you just like shrugged and they got off of
Yeah.
you. Is the character you're playing as in the movie? I don't even remember.
Yeah, she's the drummer.
Oh, I don't even remember her.
What's her last name? Can't remember.
Oh, I forgot what her last name is though.
You know, I think
Pick that up.
She's played by what's her face?
I picked that bed up.
You probably hit like maybe X picks it up. Yeah, X picks it up and throws it. So X is the top of the triangle there.
Standing right next to it.
Aaron Walsh.
Kim Pines, that's it.
I am aware of the Brady Bunch. I just don't know much about it.
I haven't seen the movie in a while.
Well, it's
either.
funny. I just watched this movie like a few weeks ago for the first time in a really long time. Actually, just randomly, I decided to watch it one night.
There was also $5 from Mega X6, this time with a comment.
Oh,
Thank you.
a
Saying,
rarity.
I love Flight Simulator. Quite a few people think it's real.
Yeah.
My only issue is the tutorials are completely glitched for me. I did like only one tutorial.
Well, I thought. Sorry, that guy.
I don't know. Like at first I was thinking I really wanted to get into the tutorials, but then I was like, I don't know. Cause like, I mean, the extent to how I really want to play the game, like I just want to fly over stuff and see stuff. Like
Yeah.
I don't.
I see that big hole in the street.
I want to use. I did the first tutorial. I plan on doing them all though. It's just
Yeah.
interesting.
There's an achievement for doing at least one.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the other achievements. It's neat though. Like last night, I was looking for somewhere to fly out of, and it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I was like looking for somewhere to fly that was like, because I was like, I don't feel like changing the time of day and the weather and stuff, so I'm going to look for somewhere that's in sunlight and doesn't have clouds over it. Like I was like, I don't know where I want to fly over that's in sunlight, so I like went to the West Coast, which was like sunset. And for some reason, I thought I was taking off in Washington State. But then, like, as I kept flying, I saw this peak. And I started flying toward it. I eventually realized, like, oh, it's Mount Shasta, which is a place I've been. I've been by Mount Shasta. And then I flew by the town of Wairika. I think that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. It's like Eureka, except with a Y at the front. It was a place we stayed overnight on a vacation one time. Have you ever heard of Shasta Cola?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's named after Mount Shasta. But yeah, I was like, oh, I thought I was just flying in some random place, and I like randomly flew
I think
over
you can only
places
jump
I've
kick
been. It was kind of cool. It was really cool actually flying at sunset, like especially in the mountains, like the way that like the setting sun like hits some of the trees on the mountains, and then the next mountain over like is shading another part of the mountains on the
Oh really?
behind. Yeah, it looks really cool at sunset actually. I'd never flown at sunset or night before, but it was pretty neat. But yeah, I think when I played the demo of this game, I want to say I hadn't played River City Ransom yet, and I feel like if I had,
You'd
I would
appreciate it.
have understood what this game was going for a lot more.
Yeah.
like at the time, like I kind of considered brawlers to not be a genre that I liked. Like the only,
9 p.m.
I felt like the only brawler I loved.
It's me.
Sorry.
I felt like the only brawler I loved at that point was like Ninja Turtles, the arcade game.
Who's that?
Like I loved that game, and like every other brawler I play, it's just like, oh man, you just got you punch guys a bunch, and it takes forever for the life bars to go down. And I
It
just
sounds
didn't really
like
think
most
it was-
games.
Yeah, but it's slower though, you know. Like I just thought brawlers were kind of slow and not that interesting to me. But eventually, I did get River City Ransom. I got that at I think the first 2 mini games I ever went to. And I
didn't
loved
realize you
it.
got
Like,
that so late.
I keep picking you up. Sorry.
What really blew me away about it was it's just like it's like an open world game. You know, on the NES, like even though like open world games like are kind of annoying to
You
me
gotta hit
now,
X.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to.
at least a lot of them, like seeing the game do what it did on the NES and just give you so much freedom and like how you take on the world and how you power up your character and stuff, like
Yeah.
really, really impressed me. And I just loved it. And I feel like had I played that first, I would have wanted to get this at that time.
This one, it definitely takes a while at first. Like the enemies take a long time to die.
But then I feel like the game that made me actually
You all right? Grab that money. Get it.
I feel like the game that actually made me kind of start to fall in love with brawlers more generally was Streets of Rage.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, it was probably maybe 5-6 years ago, I'm guessing, that there was a backloggery stream directorship for Streets of Rage 1. And that something about that game just made it click for me. And you know, went on to love Streets of Rage 2 and Bare Knuckle 3 and Final Fight.
It's gonna get more light on you.
Dabbled in
Jeez, gotta count.
several others.
Yeah, you're just like sitting in the dark there.
Yeah.
Is that better? Is that not in your eye? Is it like annoying?
No, it's not bad.
Coury is very Coury looks very like 2005 movie right now.
Really? Oh, just because of all the like the color on me or something?
You're very blue and orange.
Oh, really? I'm
Very
I'm
blue.
very modern movie poster.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
It doesn't like I think like I think there's a bunch of game box arts that do that too. Like I want to say, is it Mass Effect 1? Maybe that kind of has that color scheme going on.
Maybe.
Well, Reginald Morgan Final Fight CD, of course, was the version of Final Fight that I ended up playing.
Hit the A button. Hit A. Well, thank you.
Woo! was close.
Adam, before this, he says, I've never used a Switch controller before.
They're like all the other ones.
And I'm like, if you just pick it up, you'll basically know exactly what to do.
Is it a Pro controller you're using?
Yeah. No, I'm making him use the sideways Joy-Con. Just because that's what I think that's what he deserves to use.
What's that?
And it's just a tiny little controller.
I mean, when I get around to playing this, I'm definitely going to play with the Super Nintendo controller.
I can see that.
Wait, let me just hit this guy.
I mean, basically any game that doesn't exceedingly use ZR and ZL and doesn't require analog sticks, I always use the Super Nintendo controller.
Ooh, we got a
Through
secret
it.
passage.
I guess so.
The Vice City. I could turn on the light so I'm not like this. Oh, we got some. It's money.
Oh, it's Rainbow Road.
Yeah.
Just like in It Takes Two.
Yep. But I think after, for those that didn't know, we streamed It Takes Two on, what was it, like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. This week, and it was a lot of fun. But it was the first time really me streaming over here in a long time, like sitting in my recliner where I normally just play games like casually.
Right.
And I kind of like want to do this more. I'm gonna be playing more games. I think sitting here, you know, like not always, but I like that I'm gonna run some cables and keep them out of the way and invisible, so that I can set up and easily do this in the future. But even now, the way I have it set up for 2 people right now, it's not like messy at all. It's actually pretty streamlined, and I had the extra webcam, and I just can put it on, like everything's on tripod. It's like, and my microphone is on a mic stand. And it worked out pretty well.
There was $5 from Ben Brody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? He just wanted a little bit of space.
That's a good joke.
Yeah. Ooh,
Is this Aubrey Plaza's character?
it might be. You know, go in the store. Go into the no account video in the store. Oh, you can pay Scott's late fees. That's it. I wonder if you pay that off if that unlocks something. Probably, right?
I would not be surprised if it does literally nothing.
Yeah.
Isn't the people who made this game, aren't they the people that went on to form Tribute Games, which did Panzer Paladin and are doing the new Turtles game, right?
I think so. I mean, they've done. They did Mercenary Kings also after this, right?
Yes, I think that's right.
That's one that I should play that co-op. Like if we ever get if we play something co-op in person, we should play Mercenary Kings sometime.
Sure. I don't have it.
It's kind of like not a roguelike, but like a loot-based Metal Slug kind of game. As far as I know. There's Scott. I go into in the D's. Yeah, for the It Takes Two stream was a lot of fun.
Oops.
Oh, so you can go right up and you can buy all this stuff will like power you up more. So you want to get, I'm gonna get a burrito grande. See, it just leveled me up.
There you go. Oops.
You can't.
I mean,
Why
that's
don't
one of
put
the
that
things I
trash can
love
down
about
first?
River City Ransom is just eating food to power up.
Yeah.
You can like grind to power up. There was another $5 from Ben Brody. Thank you. Saying, what did the pirate say when he turned 80? I'm 80. I had to read that a few times before I got it. I have to admit. I'm 80. $4.99 from Mr. Airwalk. Thank you. Saying, Brainbusters. If you're waiting for the waiter, aren't you the waiter?
Indeed.
Makes you think. Love you guys. Well, thank you.
Oh, new move.
I need to move too, man.
See Thomas Lugo thanking us for the It Takes Two stream, saying they're a lot of fun and a great way to take my mind off stuff last week.
It was a lot of fun. I think that you'll probably see us do. We should do more casual like co-op streams like during the week if we have some free time. Totally, we should do that kind of thing more often.
I mean, we need to.
I think this game has online co-op too, doesn't it?
Probably.
I think you can play 4 players, right?
We should restart and actually finish playing through that Resident Evil 5
Oh yeah.
run. I probably like no one would actually want to watch this, but like you've never co-opted Resident Evil 6, like
No, I've never co-opted Resident Evil 6.
I feel like that'd be an interesting thing to do sometime. At least like one of the character paths. I mean, that wouldn't even take very long.
I see. Shadow Mask says, "Who waits on the waiters?"
Oh, is that a Watchmen reference?
I went into Shockwave video, by the way. Oh no, it's not.
Went flat around, folks.
In the Shockwave. You can get the. I'm gonna.
They could just bring both players in
voice.
when one character goes out.
I don't have any money. I don't know.
Well, one of those is Q-Pack, which is with one of the Moogles at the beginning of Final Fantasy VI.
I don't have enough money for those either.
101 push-ups. I saw somebody mentioning my cable management under my PC, and there was a time where the cable management was good, but I've just altered and changed things around so much that I've just decided that there's only so much I can do. And
I've said this before, but like
It's a long level.
more and more my thinking has kind of been along the lines of like
it's all for naught, really.
Go for too much cable management, then every time you have to move a cable or add a cable, like you're making things a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
And sometimes like you can make beautiful cable management, but it's like it's not going to be forever, and I don't know. Cable management that you can see is good,
Man, I got hit by the bus last
but
week.
you know, I don't think it's worth going absolutely crazy with it. There was another $5 from Ben Brody. Thank you. Saying, what do you call a rooster staring at a head of lettuce? A chicken Is that supposed to be a chicken siesta salad? Caesar? Oh, Caesar salad. A chicken Caesar salad. Oh. I'm sure Zane's dad in here is got to be in here loving these.
Yeah.
And there was $5 from your grandpa Robert Carlson.
Yeah, I say it every time.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Saying you guys checked out the RetroTink 5X's new scanline options. Vertical plus horizontal scanlines is an underrated feature of the OSSC, in my opinion. Glad to see you on RetroTink 5X too. I actually didn't know is vertical plus horizontal at the same time on the OSSC? If so, I never knew it or never tried. Does it do it in the same way where it kind of has like the double, like per pixel, that kind of makes it look more shadow masky, or is it more of like a grid, like a Game Boy? Because it is pretty neat on the RetroTink 5X. I've not had a chance to look at very much with it, but it did look like it was. I know that Show in our Discord channel was posting some pictures, and I was chatting with him later, and he showed me some more pictures, and it does look like they're pretty similar to what the N64 Digital is doing with the vertical and horizontal skin lines. So I am looking forward to fiddling with that a bit more. It's pretty neat, and I didn't realize we were that close to getting those sorts of effects on original hardware solutions. Because I mean, upscalers and mods, they're FPGA based, and you're generating that through hardware without a GPU. With an emulator, you are using the GPU for the shaders, and that is a lot more. You can obviously do more stuff with it that you couldn't do easily on an FPGA. And so they're really doing some pretty advanced things, I think. Not necessarily, matching exactly what you can do with a GPU shader, but they're being clever with how the scan lines are generated based on the video timings in a way that actually simulates the look pretty well. So I'm impressed.
Ooh, my speed is up. Or is it just because I'm flashing? Am I invincible? I got like super speed here or something. Oh, left all that money behind. This is a pretty long level.
It's a really long level.
Yeah.
See, Kento Zero saying my issue with the beat 'em up genre is lackluster level design. That's why I really appreciate series like Double Dragon and Kunio that have death traps, or auto scrollers like Shinobi 3 and Ninja Turtles 3 NES. I don't really consider Shinobi 3 a brawler, but like I can kind of see what you mean. Like Double Dragon has like the vertical levels and stuff like that. But I have, as I've come to in more recent years, as I've come to appreciate brawlers more and more, I've come, I think, to appreciate them beyond the level design, because the level design is generally pretty straightforward. It's more about the setting than like the design of the levels. But I think I would have very much agreed with you several years ago, because I was just like, nothing really happens in these levels other than more enemies coming at you. But it's more about just the flow of the combat, the flow of the enemies coming at you, just the challenge of making it to the end, and also oftentimes the fun of co-op.
Yeah.
But I do get what you mean, where Double Dragon, I personally don't like very much.
But you like Neon.
Huh?
You like Neon.
Oh, sure, mostly because it's so stupid, though.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think I've ever beaten a Double Dragon game, though. And I mean, mostly because it gets frustrating, like to the point where, like, yes, the level design in it can be neat, but I think it also adds to the frustration a lot.
Oh, Matthew Patel.
I think that's the reason I never finished Double Dragon 1.
There he is.
Matthew Patel.
Get him!
Throw some red solo cups at him.
Yeah.
Ben Brody is demanding that you take Adam to Skyline Chili.
Yeah, that'll happen.
I think we did go there once, like first time I came here.
Yeah. I have Skyline is vastly superior to Gold Star for sure. Although I prefer Dixie Chili for the dine-in experience.
I mean, I like all of them.
Yeah, but the thing I like about Skyline is they have like other stuff too. See, EB Chill with $5 says I would totally watch a Resident Evil 5 and 6 co-op with you guys. I bet even a Dead Space 3 co-op would be great. I think that was the first game we ever co-opted. Was Dead Space 3.
Unless we did a run of Resident Evil 5 before then.
I don't think so. I'm not sure if I ever played all the way through Resident Evil 5 with you.
I think we did. I bet we did. If we did, it was probably before Dead Space 3, because Dead Space 3 was like really late in the generation.
Was it?
Yeah. I see Vanessa saying, I don't like chili, but you might be surprised. Cincinnati chili is a totally different thing.
Yeah.
It's
Oh no.
Oh, that's it.
No, well, I mean, we have more lives.
Yeah, no.
We're just gonna lose lives.
It's not at all. Oh, you died at the same time.
Yeah.
Oops. It's not at all like
We got the key of a nephew Patel.
like, you know, normal chili with beans.
Yeah.
I used to not like chili because I'm not a big bean fan.
Yeah.
But once I tried my uncle's chili, I decided chili is good. Now my mom makes chili a lot. Oh, it's a toonie.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, what? That toonie was worth $19 though.
I feel pretty fine after the hot sauce now.
Yeah,
I feel okay.
Yeah.
I feel my stomach is a little bit unsettled, but I think it's mostly the milk.
I think I am willing to bet that it is definitely the milk.
Oh, okay. Vanessa has indeed tried it. Used to live in Kentucky. All right, well, I guess it can't be helped. I'm sorry.
This is the Switch version that we're playing. Is there considered a better version between the two of them? I assume that they're like completely equal.
Well, it's also on Xbox, I think, but there probably I don't think there was a physical of the Xbox, was there?
Right. That was the only one that didn't.
I assume they're identical unless there's like 4K or something. But honestly, I mean, considering this was a game that was on Xbox 360 and PS3, like I can't imagine that it
I gotta grab her.
That it would be any worse on the Switch in any way. You know?
Yeah, I can't imagine it's different at all.
You go into the food truck?
Okay, so when you buy something, it tells you what it does.
Where? Tells you what it is.
Yeah. But it tells me what it does afterwards, I guess. Oh, I only got the copy only.
The classic edition. Yeah, I don't even remember what all was there. I very rarely order special edition.
Yeah,
To be honest, most of the special editions I've ordered from Limited Run have been the Castlevania.
Yeah, those are really the only ones that I've done.
Mostly only because they've got the Tom Du Bois Konami style box.
Yeah. And like in a weird way, we played a very small part in like having that happen.
Exactly. So like I kind of feel like, oh well, I need I need to own this because
Robots and stuff.
I was,
Mhm.
you know, tangentially involved, I guess.
Like, all these things.
But for the most part, I don't get limited editions, or not limited editions, but like special editions, because it's just too much. Like it just takes
I
up too
order
much
way
space.
too many games from Limited Run to even be able to afford doing that.
Yeah, and I have no desire to have limited editions or special editions of stuff, of like so much stuff. If it's something that I really, really care about,
Yeah.
I will consider it.
Yeah, like I got it for, you know, I got the, you know, whatever the top tier edition was for Breath of the Wild. Although the second tier version has the way better box. I kind of hate the box of I forget what it was even called, the top tier version,
Of what?
but Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, I got the middle
It was
one.
terrible black box that I don't even have it. I just have it in a closet. I don't even have it displayed anywhere because it's not an interesting box in any way. And but I got it because I wanted the Master Sword model. But
Yeah.
but your box, you got the other box. That's way better.
Yeah, I like it.
And I also got the Persona 5
Oh.
collector's edition, or the Take Your Heart edition, I think it's called. Which that's a nice box.
Of what game?
It came with a Morgana plush, which was nice.
Oh, of Persona?
Persona 5, yeah.
Yeah, I can't even think of anything that I've recently gotten a special edition for.
Yeah, I mean, outside of, then I guess every once in a while there's things that are like, you know, only a special edition.
That annoys me more than anything. like I really want that hunt down. I want the hunt down, but I don't want to pay. I don't need like I don't need an action figure.
Yeah, I want that. I want Hunt Down too. Surely there's going to be like a plain version sometime.
Yeah, there actually might be a plain version through somebody else, but I'm not sure if it's still available. But I want the Hunt Down, but I'm definitely not gonna buy this huge limited edition.
No.
And I liked the game, but I didn't love it enough to like spend it. You gotta like, okay, that works.
Oh.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
You gotta like double tap
I agree
and run a jump.
totally. What's this game's shimmer situation?
It looks fine like this, but as I showed it in the downscaling episode, it's not downscale nicely.
That's right, yeah.
Although that was the PS3 version. I don't know if this one would downscale.
Right, because you didn't have this one hadn't arrived yet, right?
Right.
Was the PS4 version of Panzer Dragoon holding it up for you?
No.
Because I got mine in like January.
Right. I don't remember what it was that was holding it up.
February or something. It was early this year. See that Kitty Ears became a YouTube member.
Oh, welcome.
Or renewed YouTube member. I don't know how to distinguish
We'll
the difference.
try not to let you down. I occasionally see some like weird little graphical, not like seams, but maybe they are kind of seams. Where it's like
screen tearing?
Not really screen tearing. It's hard to describe exactly what it is. No, but it was just like a bright green line that seems to be like in between maybe like tiles or something like that.
Aw.
And I thought I saw it in the like in the background. I'll let you know if I see it again. It's hard to explain what it is, and I don't think that calling it a seam is probably the right thing. Ooh, tap A when attacked. I can get out of stuff.
Oh, Kitty Ears has been a member for almost 2 years now.
Oh.
Well, you not expecting it to renew on stream, or did it randomly happen? Probably just renewed. Happened to renew at this time.
Okay, so that seam is a bug that's been introduced in these ports. Okay, so it's like a known issue. It's not, I mean, it's not a big deal, but it is there.
I wonder, like, how close to the source they were able to go in building this.
I have no idea. Oh yeah, just toss it right in there. There you go. Ooh, we got some. There's some toonies in there. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not gonna make it. Oh, come on. Get up.
Oh, is that...
Did it kill us?
We got as our last life.
Oh, no.
That's okay. I mean,
Oh, wait, you, it looked like you had a lot. Oh, never mind. Oh, it is your last life now.
yeah, it's the 0th life.
The 0th life.
I wonder if you keep your money though,
Oh,
and you
sorry.
just it takes you back to the sort of level, because you're not expected to play through the whole game in 3 lives because of the world map situation.
You know what just arrived? Week. This isn't from Limited Run.
What is it?
But I had on pre-order for a long time, and I was kind of nervous because I was having trouble finding information on whether it was like it was originally sold by I Am 8-Bit, and when I found out about the game,
you get you get from Best Buy. I have it in my cart. I know what you're talking about now.
Okay, yeah. So it was on I Am 8-Bit, and when I discovered the game, I played the demo of it, and it's amazing. And it was already all sold out on I Am 8-Bit, but it had a listing available on Best Buy. I couldn't find any information of whether like the I Am 8-Bit shipment had already occurred. Like I was wondering if it was just like a wrong listing on Best Buy. Like I had no idea when it was going to ship, but if it finally came, it's What the Golf. And on the back it says the golf game for people who hate golf. I played the demo on Switch, and it is amazing.
Okay,
And
I need to
think
get
I'm
it. Hopefully it's still there.
I think I'm going to stream it next week. Yeah, I think it came out like August 3rd or something.
Yeah. And it was constantly
it didn't have
delayed.
like for a long time. It didn't have like a ship date or anything.
Right.
If anyone's curious, go on Switch. There's a demo on Switch for What the Golf, and it's awesome.
Oh, we're gonna lose our lives on it.
It won't kill us. It's kind of a bonus, I think.
And I think I might stream it next week. I think it'd be fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump on Best Buy. and
Yeah,
get
because
that.
I have no, and this is the I Am 8-Bit version because it says I Am 8-Bit on the back. It's pretty amazing. I'm looking forward to playing it.
Ooh.
So we got to keep an eye out on each other's health so that we can help each other out if we need to.
Okay. That's the hard.
Yeah.
Cloud FF7 2000 says, "What the golf? That sounds like an Earthworm Jim level." I could see that.
I think there was a donation a little bit earlier.
Oh, there was a Warren Hokey. Oh yeah, yes, I did see that, and I was right as I started talking about What the Golf. Thank you. Saying, have y'all used xCloud? What do you think of it?
It's okay.
No, is Is that the streaming service for Xbox?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. I can fly around.
No, I haven't. You know what I did try though, just because I was curious. There is a
No, I can't do anything.
there's a demo on the Switch eShop for the streaming version of Plague Tale, which I've not actually played like a non-streaming version of Plague Tale.
Sure.
But with full lives, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
And I was playing it in
Probably keep
handheld
all of our
mode,
money,
so I don't
too.
know what it looked like on the TV. But like, it
Oh,
is
no.
not how
I
I
have 0
would
lives.
ever want to
What?
play that game.
How come-
I
But
don't know. I don't know why I have no.
oh, you have no lives?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on here.
Well, that's weird.
That is really weird.
But yeah, I would never want to play the game that way. But like, if that was like literally the only way to play it, I mean it seemed playable, but I didn't play very far into the demo. I bet the compression just totally breaks down when there's like lots of rats on screen and stuff. And like in dark areas and stuff too.
Yeah.
I bet it looks really bad. But like in the beginning of the game, you're just like walking through a forest. I mean, you know, there was definitely some macro blocking and stuff, but
you've started working on the projectors.
I
video.
have. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be interesting. I've got to start on the script. I've been testing out a lot of stuff, and it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a sort of a different sort of workflow, I think, putting it together. But I'm kind of excited about that because it's just gonna be different.
I wonder if I'm gonna be able to just continue here and get my lives back. I don't understand why I have 0.
And Sarah says Kirby's Dream Course on the SNES is the only golf game I've liked. Yeah, I bet a lot of people. Feel that way too. I like Mario Golf and Hot Shots Golf. I like those series. I haven't played the newest Mario Golf.
Oh, you took one of my life.
Oh,
Can
really?
you steal a life?
Yeah, that's just what happened. I don't know if that's worth it though.
It doesn't make any sense that you didn't.
Yeah. Maybe some veterans of this game can tell us exactly what we are doing and why I don't have any lives.
It sort of seems like co-op can be a little fiddly in it, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. There's got to be a reason for it. But I think that I'm going to buy the golf game, and I haven't even seen a screenshot of it. I'm just going to I'm going to buy it based on the word of mouth that I've gotten from you.
Yeah. I think you're going to think it's hilarious. But if I stream it next week,
Then I'll know. But still,
you should get it and try it before the stream, maybe, or just get it and I do really want to stream it next week though. $2 from Warren Hokie. Best is clearly 36 Great Holes with Fred Couples. I mean, it is the best title for sure, if nothing else.
messed this part up last time.
No, I mean, I don't like golf, but I do like the occasional golf video game.
Close to the thing.
But yeah, it's.
Just double tap.
I know I'm trying to.
You gotta double tap and hold. And then let go of it, yes. Oof. Help me. Don't go in the lava.
No, I almost jumped in there.
Grab the key. What if you lose the key? What happens, I wonder?
Should I try throwing a thing?
No.
Maybe it respawns.
Yeah. We're not gonna test out what happens. I like that I get 4 hit points from knives showing up. And she gives me a little kiss and gives me 4 hit points. Where I used to live, there is a store that was just called Knives. Like by my old house.
Knives.
Like, try you've seen it, right?
Wait, what?
That store that's like by my old house called Knives.
Oh yeah.
And there's another store across the street called Guns.
Oh.
Yeah. Knives.
But Knives,
these
I'm pretty sure that Knives is now closed. Is gone. I think the person who owned that place like sold it and decided to retire. There was a time when if I just heard something, when I just heard Knives, I'd think of the therapy song. But now I just think of Knives,
Remember that?
the store.
Is there a restaurant called Eat? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the business actually does have a name, but it's just like not on the building. And just they think you care more about the fact that they sell knives than the fact that they than the fact that they whatever their name might be.
But it was 8-bit Duke. He was like when he was visiting and he saw the place Knives. He took a photo and he still like brings out that photo every once in a while.
I took a photo of it too, I think.
Yeah.
Just because. Well, that's
not what I
Not
used.
gonna make it
It's gonna kill me.
we like get it open, but it's like
Yeah, the
a
thing
split
is,
second
like,
too
you
late.
hit the wrong button.
Oh, it's just me now.
It's just you.
All right, here we go.
Oh no. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Like, need that bat.
he's putting a wing deposit in.
Oh,
You get to hear him way in the background going, "Woo! Woo!"
this is not going to end well for me here. Oh, how do you get those
Is the game audio loud or too quiet? Or is it just quiet because we weren't talking? I can turn up the game audio, or does it sound pretty good? Oh, there's none? If I turn up like that, is it better now? Let's see. Is there still none? It might still... There should be some.
Still kids for that.
Okay. I'll just leave it like that.
Where are these guys? They're good. They just like run from inside the screen.
Yeah. They're easy to kill.
Well, trying to get that point.
You kill them first.
Well, I'm trying to get out of the way.
Try jump kicking them. Or you with A you can block. Now the music is too loud now. It shouldn't be. I can't do anything because I can't hear it. Oh, it just is. Okay.
Pixel Trove. I gotta take this guy out. No.
Yeah, I got to beat that up. So I was looking at what I have in my Best Buy shopping cart, because I do have What the Golf in there. But I also had the Untitled Goose Game, because I feel like it might be something that my kids would like.
Oh yeah, probably.
And that's like...
I don't know much about it, honestly.
I don't really know much about it either. It's $13 off. It's like $22 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'll
Probably get those.
yeah, I'll get both of those. I have Paper Mario Origami King in there also, but I think I bet that'll be $29.99 at some point at like around like Black Friday or something.
By myself?
Well, is it $50 right now?
It's $46.99 right now.
It's really good.
Yeah.
46. That's not bad for a Nintendo game.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of games that are been a bit cheaper than expected lately, like Nintendo games, published games or developed games.
Those camera jerks look mean.
Yeah.
They're annoying too.
Well, hopefully.
You can't even get to the
I can't even get
main
to
guy
it.
here. I wonder if I can ride around that skateboard. That'd be cool. Or I can pick it up at least, probably. That's it.
Well, I know about Untitled
Okay.
Goose Game. I just don't. I've never really watched anything about it. I know the gist of it is you go around doing terrible things because you're a goose.
Yeah, I don't know much about it either. Oh, that's kind of fun. Oh, okay, so you can. Can I? How do I change what it can do here? I want to make this block. I'd use blocks so much more up here. But can I not?
Had game audio for a second. Do they not hear the game audio very well?
It's fixed now. You know how I had that issue, like I guess during one stream where for some reason the audio doesn't go through my mixer correctly, so I have it going in. It's just
console.
Yeah, just a Switch system. Like for some reason, however, Zone 2 decodes it and sends it out over analog audio. Doesn't work with the Switch's surround sound. So I had to fix. I'm just using the input of the card now. I'm trying
Well,
to
I mean, that's what I've been doing for years. I mean, it's a lot easier, I think.
why. So why can't I do this here?
You're trying to remap something?
Oh, so I can do that, but I can't have the same thing on multiple buttons.
Uh,
I guess I'll just do that and see how it goes.
I can understand why they're keeping everything on the face buttons, though.
Yeah, but I use block more if it's like on a trigger. Please give us all.
I feel like we're never gonna get through this level.
If we have 3 lives, we'll be fine. There we go.
Wonder what happened.
I don't know. There's got to be a reason for it, but I'm not sure.
I mean, it almost seems like the game might be a little glitchy.
No, there's probably a reason for it, but I don't know why though. There probably is a reason. I don't know what the reason is though.
I guess you can't block that camera shot. I like how those coins just have like a moose on them.
What's this do for me? Who was Marky Post on Night Court? That's not that's the name of his character, Marky Post.
No, that's the name of the actress. She's an actress.
Oh, okay.
Every time someone types court in the chat with a capital C, I assume someone just misspelled Coury.
Yeah.
Or their phone auto-corrected Coury to court.
Yeah, which is not unusual. You know, you say that you mentioned Night Court, and I can't not hear the music playing in my head. Bum ba da 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 ba na na. That's really unfortunate.
So you get new moves when you level up?
Yeah,
I can't use it though.
I don't really know how to use them though.
Like I've tried doing what it says and it doesn't work.
Is that yours?
All the coins that drop in the game are the correct Canadian values. The moose one is 25 cents. But I saw them pick up a toonie at one point that was like $19. unless it was showing like they picked up multiple and it was like a cumulative total or
Yeah.
over their head or something.
I'm not using any of my special moves. I don't know why. I don't know.
I tried using
Well,
it.
if you look, so if you go to move list, you scroll down, it'll show you. So there's only dash attack and back
but
attack.
I mean, I've done what it says and it doesn't work. Low attack. See, down and Y.
I think you gotta be hitting it when you're hitting somebody.
I'll try it again.
Oh, is that like a behind you attack? I guess maybe.
Yeah.
Is that it right
Like
there?
if there's an enemy behind you.
That thing? This? Is that it? I guess. I don't know.
Oh,
It's a low attack, yeah, so that must be it.
Yeah.
Gotta break this thing. Gotta break it. break it.
Well, we're getting so much more powerful that it's getting easier to break this stuff.
Do you get to keep your level when you?
Oh yeah, and you keep your money
progress
too.
You made when you game over.
Yes.
Like leveling progress.
Yes. And you, as you move through the game, you can go play like earlier levels and stuff like that. So, the levels you have just like stay consistent for each character.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Should be able to make it through this level,
Eventually, you will be able to beat it.
How many is there unlimited continues?
Yeah, it's just constant progress. We keep our money, we keep our experience, everything.
Yeah.
Do you know if the original version of this game was 1080p or 720p?
I don't recall. Yeah, it's like Castle Crashers, which I cannot believe that never got a physical copy.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like that was like one of the first really big
You gotta double tap it and
I
hold it.
do. I know. I do.
digital games.
Try it with the D-pad. It's easier if you do it with the D-pad.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I use the D-pad most of the time.
I need help.
I know. Oh, I gotta hit ZR to do it now. No.
Oh, that's interesting.
What? Oh, because my button changed. I changed my
Yeah.
block.
Oh, I don't think you can do it.
No, I didn't do it.
So, do you also keep your money when you game over?
Yeah.
So there's like no penalty other than going back, than losing your progress in the actual level.
Right.
Well, that's I mean that makes you feel good about the time that you put into it. Then.
Right. Exactly. You know, even though we won't finish it tonight, I'll have 2 characters on this. They have a bunch of levels, you know, and a bunch of levels opened up. And I'm pretty sure that the world map stays consistent for everybody, so you can just change characters at any time.
Ah.
And you know, if you wanted to just like start from like the last level with a level 1 character, you could do that.
Or if you just decide you didn't like who you were playing as, you could replay older levels with a new character and
Right.
get them started to level.
Where's Boggle start breaking this door like before you
Well-
get to it? See?
Well, before I play the game, whenever I get around to it, I should rewatch the movie so I can actually decide which character I want to be.
They're trying to start breaking this right now.
Yeah, go for it. I'll do
Although
this.
I suspect the
Right, hopefully,
I suspect there's probably more comic inspiration than movie inspiration of this overall.
Yes.
Now we don't have to worry about a wall.
I mean, especially with the art style.
It has been a long time since I played this. Like the original. Is it dead? Did we lose the key? Give me the keys.
That's all there is more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Castle Crashers, Shadow Complex, Braid, Super Meat Boy, Geometry Wars. Yeah, those were all really big. Alien Hominid was different though. Wasn't Alien Hominid like that was like a Flash game, and then
Yeah. The Alien
that was
Hominid
like-
HD got
that was
ported.
that was on
Yeah.
GameCube.
Yes, exactly. That was on GameCube. Oh, can you get to me or no?
Try.
It's gonna be like there's just too much stuff going on.
Wasn't gonna make it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you know a lot of those games. I mean, you know, like I thought Braid was great,
Yeah.
but like you think about like a game like Braid getting released today, like it would have probably gotten totally lost.
Right. Oh. Ooh, sorry, I didn't see that you were...
You could have made it to me anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But I'm surprised that so Braid has not gotten any like modern re-release then. I guess it seems like most games have.
And I read a interview with the creator of Braid, because I was like, for some reason, like when I was doing a Google search to see if there was like a physical copy of The Witness, like it came up and like he sounds like he's like kind of anti-physical copy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I don't think it's gonna happen, unfortunately. But you know, I've been thinking about like some of these early days of digital distribution, or the big console digital distribution at least, because like Super Meat Boy is on limited run right now.
Oh right, man, have you seen that cover?
That disgusting cover, like the realistic cover.
It's like simultaneously hilarious and terrifying. I mean, that's disgusting. The point, I think.
Yeah, obviously. But, like, that was a game that became very notable, I think, in part. I mean, I'm not to disparage its game design or anything, but I feel like a big part of why it became so popular was because of when it released. And there were not a lot of retro revivals back then, and it was its own breed of retro revival, I guess. The super mean, really quick die and really quick respawn platformer genre, right?
Right.
And like I played it because it was, I guess, kind of unique at the time, but like I like absolutely hate like the art style of Meat Boy and Binding of Isaac, and like I really don't like the art style of those games. Like I don't think I guess I own Meat Boy on Steam or something.
Yeah, I have an Xbox 360.
I know both of us like to things that we've owned digitally, if when that long-awaited physical copy comes about, we usually get it. But God, I don't think I'm going to get Meat Boy on limited run. Like I don't love the game that much, and I hate the character and the characters.
Well, I guess they had to remove the original soundtrack too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I do not think.
Jeez.
I just don't like how the game looks, really, and like if I want to play a game of that style, I think Celeste is way better and looks way better. But that's just my opinion.
Ooh, it's an item. A skateboard.
Nice.
Oh, grab that. We better grab that money.
Get that money.
Yeah. The gross main character. Like, I think it's a kind of a hilarious image.
What game is that?
You mean
Super Meat Boy?
You mean that super realistic one, or just
the super realistic one?
Yeah, it is kind of hilarious, but it's like I don't think I want that package in my house.
you feel gross just for having it.
Yeah, like I don't like it. But even if just like the regular game, I mean, I think it's two different games, right? Like there's another one that has like the regular cover, but like I just don't.
But is Super Meat Boy Forever? That's a sequel, right?
I think so. I think it was in the works a really long time.
I heard nothing about it. I don't even. Is it considered good?
I mean, I think it only recently came out.
Is it confirmed that Cuphead is getting a physical release? Like,
I mean, wasn't that confirmed like years ago, and then they were waiting for the DLC to come out, and I'm not sure if the DLC is even out yet.
yeah, I
So
wonder if
someone mentioned Trine. I really like the Trine games. I've only played the first two. But
I got the collection for the
when
Xbox.
4 came out, there was like a collection that had all 3, and I got the Xbox version of that. 3, I think Trine 3 is like 3D.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure 4 is 2D again. Yeah, I only played the first 2. I love when you're piled on, you just shrug and they fly off.
Yeah. That first level was so much longer than that last level.
So the Cuphead DLC is still being worked on.
Does Broforce have an online co-op? Because I ordered that from who's doing it? Strictly Limited? Not Strictly Limited. Is it Strictly Limited that's doing Broforce? I don't know anything about it. It's like running.
Is it Special Reserve?
It might be Special Reserve.
I don't know. I didn't order it.
I ended up ordering it. You know, another one that is kind of an early popular downloadable game that I wish would get some sort of physical copy, and I barely played it, but I was always hoping that it would get one, is that game Super Time Force. It's kind of a run and gun with like a time mechanic. I don't really know too much about it, but I remember wishing it might have been Xbox One exclusive, or Xbox One and PC. Ooh, I'm coming.
The $2 in demo Kirby thing. Keep an eye out for Bang NES Clash of Demon Head. Are you talking about the main character Bang from Clash of Demon Head? Is he? I saw I didn't catch the full title, but the level of this. The title of this level was something about Clash at Demon Head.
Yeah, that's the name of the band in the movie.
And I know that isn't that like the Scott Pilgrim creators like favorite NES game? I think.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure I've heard that. I played through Clash of Demon Head last year. It is an odd but very interesting game.
Did you finish it?
I did. We did a dual stream of it, or a couple of dual streams, or was it just one? Maybe it was just one stream. On the backlog tree.
Yeah, I got tons of money, so.
Concert T-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the main character from Clash of Demon Head is in the background somewhere in this level.
Mr. Cap.
Bring my defense way up. That's good. If I get a carbonated water.
Wants me to tell you to go into the store and buy the T-shirt. T-shirt will give you permanent 8 defense plus 8 weapon power.
Yeah, that's what I did. Can you buy multiple and it stacks?
See, in River City Ransom, you could just buy the same thing over and over and over again to pump up a stat you want. But then River City Girls, you only get a bonus the first time you try an item.
Right.
Buy multiple. Nice.
Is that like the biggest defense boost in the game. I just spent all my money on it. Why don't you get some more? Get some more of the concert T-shirts. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense if you wear a whole bunch of T-shirts, your defense is going to be stronger, right?
Yeah.
That's
I mean, that's
how it
like
works.
really upping their defense. So. All right, we should be good. Are you gonna get some classic potato chips so you can get them to go? I don't know how you use them. Up those guts points.
Yeah,
This will probably help us out in the long run, though.
Yeah.
you can't take any food with
Eventually.
you to use like out of the store, can you?
Yeah, let me take that stuff on with, so we'll see what happens. I don't know what the plus is. The 109 plus. Is that because of the chips?
Maybe.
Oh, you've got like you've got bonus HPs.
Yeah. I feel as though I'm moving a lot faster now too. Do you feel like you're walking faster?
Kind of. A little bit.
Yeah, you can take a coffee or tea, but I wonder if it just like gets used like when you die or something like that.
It might be.
That's why you took those potato chips.
They're classic potato chips.
Yeah, not
They're not just potato chips.
yeah, they're the classic potato chips. Hey, that girl, she was the shop owner in one of the previous levels.
Who?
The girl in the pink with the pink hair back there, in that dress,
Oh,
the
probably.
tube top dress.
Just cinematic universe. Yeah.
Oh, she was just a shop owner.
It's all interconnected. Though.
It's all connected. You know, sometimes you might get characters from earlier in the game might show up later.
I know. It's like that's like next level.
Yeah, it's all planned out. They had a multi-page. They have like a team of people that's there to like manage that kind of thing, to like make sure everything is stays within within the canon.
Well, you have to.
You know.
They have to have like the Scott Pilgrim game Bible that they have to refer to.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's on point.
Yeah, to make sure that they don't. There has to be a reason in context of the world that they reuse a character's sprite.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But now Sarah says, hope Limited Run Games does a new Xbox Series X version of Shadow Complex Remastered now they're doing Xbox games. Did they ever... Did Shadow Complex Remastered come to Xbox?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It must have. Because
I
it
only
was
knew
like an
of the
Xbox game at
PS4 version.
first. Anyways.
I mean, 360. I knew it came to 360 first, but as far as remastered, I only really ever paid attention to the PS4 version because that's the one that got a physical. That would be neat though. You know, I mean, talking about like next gen limited run games, like it seems kind of silly to me that they're doing like native PS5 versions of some of the Shantae games.
Yeah, you know, I'll probably buy the native PS5 version of River City Girls next week with the Kunio collection that they're doing. Just because
I wasn't even aware of it.
Oh yeah, I just saw that it was like a few days ago that they announced it, but it's I think it's gonna be August 13th is when they're selling it, and you know, it'll have like the new ending like on the disc, I guess, if you care about that. But also like, I'll never forget having the Switch version. I don't know.
John was all like, "What is wrong with this?"
Yeah, he's like, oh, do you see that stutter every time like a new screen? Hit the buttons. That happened to me before, and that's why I didn't.
I'm hitting all the buttons.
Just like stand there and like don't move for a minute. Yeah, it's like, oh, you see that like that micro stutter every time the new screen pops up, and now I can't unsee it.
Yeah, the whole time I played through that game, I just never thought about any performance issues or anything. But I almost wonder if it's like part of the game. Like, I wonder if. But yeah, I don't know. I could maybe see I feel like I would be more likely to get that than I would be to get the Sean on PS5. It just seems very over the top.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah,
Okay. Oh, there's a big stampede coming.
Oh, that's right.
I need to just like let him go by.
You can press Y to see your stats. Oh, like when you're in the store, can you see it? Or oh, when we're on the map. We're on the map. Okay, I'll look at that next time we're out there.
But it just seems funny to me to like buy a PS5 version of a game that would like absolutely be completely identical on PS4.
Yes.
Like what was, I mean, or at least completely identical if you were playing the PS4 version on PS5. Like what was I thinking of? What was it? There was something that came out recently. Like I can't think of an example, but there's definitely examples of things where there's a native PS4 version, there's a native PS5 version. It's like there is no way, like it's already like a simple like sprite-based game or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like already 60 frames per second on PS4. I doubt it. I don't know if it's maybe 120 on PS5, but whatever it was I was thinking of, it's like probably something that wouldn't be like, just I don't know. It just seems weird to like buy a version of a game that's like no better on PS5, but then you've locked yourself into not being able to play it on PS4.
Yeah. If it was still easily like purchasable on PS4, I probably would have re-bought it after John pointed that out, but I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, I could definitely see myself tempted by that.
You're obviously going to get the Kunio, even though you have like the Japanese version. Do you feel like you are going to get the Kunio? Does it have the English versions on it?
River City Girls Zero? Is that what it is?
No, it's the collection. The Kunio collection. It has like Double Dragon. The one that you got, that has like the really good.
Oh yeah. Oh, so they're doing an English version of that.
Yeah. Does your version have any English versions on it?
I think the whole. Well, wait, whoa. So are you saying they're translating the games that aren't in English?
Well, they've already been translated. It's on the eShop already.
Are you sure though that the games that some of the because like there's like a ye old Japan Kunio like River City straight up River City.
I am pretty positive. I have it like on here. I can check after this.
Yeah, you should actually.
I don't think that they would be able to get away with it. I don't think that Nintendo would allow them to do that.
You're probably right, but I would like to. Yeah, definitely when you wrap up this, go check, because I'd be really curious to see, because if so, because yeah, the title screen is in English, but the games that were never translated are in Japanese. So yeah, if that ye old Japan River City style game has English, I will definitely get it. So, but they're not releasing River City Girls Zero at the same time, are they?
No. No, I don't think it's done yet.
Yeah, I first I thought that's what you meant, that you have.
That's
and I don't have
MDG
like
is working on right now.
But I do want to get it. Huh?
I think that's what Modern Vintage Gamer is working on right now.
I'm sorry.
Like he's doing that. He's doing the emulation of that, like he did with Shantae.
You're gonna see they're in trouble with it.
Oh, okay.
You have 0.
There was $5 from Aeroshan. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Saying, speaking of all the limited release games, how do you guys generally deal with fear of missing out?
I definitely do for certain things. Yeah.
I feel like it's something that I don't experience in the same way that a lot of people do. Like, I think like one sort of a different type of FOMO is like when people get upset about like their like existing mod or existing device suddenly becoming like no good because like a new version or a better version came out. Like, you know, people get mad about, you know, new versions of EverDrives. People get mad about, you know, a new mod. You know, like there was a comment on Twitter when we released the N64, replying to the tweet about the N64 digital video. Well, should I just throw my Ultra HDMI in the trash? It's like, you know, I think that's one form of FOMO.
Yeah.
That like,
if anything,
I think it's
like if something like a new version comes out, then the old one's like automatically bad, but that's like not the case at all.
Yeah, it's silly. I mean, we always like to say if something was good when it was new, then it's like
if you see a feature on there and you say like, oh, that is like something that would be really useful for what I want to do, not something like, oh, that's pretty neat that's in there. It's more like if it's just something that you feel is like a nice little extra thing, it's not that big of a deal.
Right. You know, and a lot of that stuff, like, but, you know, I think a lot of people want it to be, you know, the best version of all time. But then when it comes to like limited game releases, like I definitely, I buy a pretty good number of limited release games, but I don't think I'm overly, traumatized by it. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I don't like okay, Super Meat Boy, you know, just using this as an example, you know, because I mentioned it earlier. Like, there's a small part of me that's like, well, you know, I own it on Steam, maybe I should just get it. Then like I something like I really have no interest in the game, the character, the aesthetic. I beat it on Steam, but like, do I need a physical copy of it just because it's a thing that I owned a digital of? I don't know.
I see Trevor Carlson is saying, Ronmo, resentment at others not missing out.
Resentment of others not missing out.
Do one of my new moves here.
People being mad. Is that people being mad that you are not that bothered by missing out?
Yeah, it's such a complex thing because
it is complex, and I get it.
Now it's like, you know, if anybody does a YouTube, like a video on something that either somebody already has, like they get angry, like, oh, like you did a video on this thing.
And now the prices are going to skyrocket.
Yeah, but it's like you did a video on this thing, and either I have one or like I can't get it. It's like if you wanted to get one, like, so it's like nobody's supposed to do a video on anything like ever. Is that how it works out? Until you get the thing that you want. Yeah. Like was everybody like waiting on you? You know what I mean? Is that like I mean, were we supposed to wait on you, on whoever is making the comment?
I guess I just kind of have I just draw a line, I guess, for like what I buy from limited run and the similar limited
Yeah. If it's
relatively
something-
limited physical copy publishers. Like I guess I have a line and I stick pretty close to it. I mean I don't know how to vocalize what that line is, but it's just it's what I'm interested in. It's what I'm what I'm interested in playing, what I'm interested in
right.
in owning, and if it just doesn't, if it, it's like maybe it looks cool, but then
Yeah. And
sometimes I might be kind of on the fence about something, and then the needle could go either way, buy, don't buy, and then it's eventually just like if I end up not buying it, it's like there are just so many games out there. It's not like I need this one extra game. I have so many games.
Yeah.
It's a base battle.
So
Yeah, I only buy what I want to play. But if I see something and it looks like something that I think that I would like,
can't fight him.
I will likely buy it because I don't want to. Like I don't want to miss it if it ends up being something that I
right.
don't want.
And two, like if I hear like, oh, this game is starting to get to be hard to find, then I might kind of panic and freak out and like buy it all of a sudden, but it's still like something that I want. Like I started getting nervous about the Trails of Cold Steel games earlier this year, and I went ahead and bought all 4. I already had the first one on PS3, but I bought the other 3.
Right.
I found decent deals on them, but like there's also like examples of things where, like this is probably not a concern whatsoever, but like I got the new World Ends With You game. Like I pre-ordered it and got it when it was new. I don't know how soon I'm actually going to play it, and then it's entirely likely by the end of the year I could have got it for like $20.
Yeah.
But like I get a little nervous about RPGs.
Yeah.
Like sometimes RPGs
fighting each other.
there's like they print a million of them and it's no big deal. Sometimes they don't print all that many. I do get nervous about certain genres or sort of niche games. So yeah, like that can, I guess it's not like it's a game that I wouldn't have bought, but I might have paid more for it just because of fear of missing out. Do you need to get the Cold Steel series? The first 2 games are kind of hard to find depending on the platform. Like I had a really hard time finding a PS3 or PS4 version of 2 at all. And I did get a copy of 2 for like $30 or something, but I couldn't find any, like, it was like the only one of it that I could find on eBay at the time. So
Scott Snyder found Silent Hill 3 and Xenosaga 3 in the free bin in my local second in Charles.
wow. What? Free bin?
Yeah, is that like a thing? Or can you?
I mean, I've seen books in it. I haven't been to
we've
Second and
seen-
Charles very many times, but
Yeah, hit
that's
the
pretty
Z.
cool.
Trent,
Sorry.
what's the Z?
It's a ZR, it's the shoulder.
Oh.
I switched that to block, so that's probably.
Well, I hate to say it, but I think the Apollo sauce is telling me it's time to go to the bathroom.
Really? That was quick.
Well, that was quick.
It's all vegetables. It's like vegan.
Jeez, I don't understand that. What does it mean when that happens? I haven't flashing yet. Making me nervous.
Yeah. This guy's tough too. Boss battles are pretty tough in this.
Who? I use the block more often. There he goes. Guess it's unblockable. Come on.
Alright.
It's like I don't understand. Like, how do I get up faster?
I wish you could tell like how much life the bosses have.
Well, he's flashing. He's almost dead.
You think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing. That's like the Ninja Turtles thing. Like he's almost dead.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again?
This is it. We got him. Come on. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. All that money.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to call it
Oh, I
quits.
need to up. What?
We'll have to call it quits. We're gonna try and finish the game.
Oh no, we're not finishing it. We'll probably go for another, probably until 11 or so. That's usually how long we go, like 11, 11:30 or so.
Okay.
We'll go until 11. You know, we'll do one more level probably.
Hmm. Who's next?
I don't remember.
I think it's your college roommate next.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
You have to touch her in the back of her leg.
That's goes the robot. Wait, let me check my status here. We can see what we need here. My strength is still only 1. Oh, I gotta have to bring up my strength.
Your defense is more than mine is, though. You have more experience points, too. What's WP? What point is that?
I don't know. Weapon? Maybe it's probably your how hard you hit with a weapon. It should be available digitally, but there was a physical release.
Oh, that ninja chick.
Physical release of what?
Of this. Somebody was asking, is this available digitally?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was released digitally.
Oh yeah, of course. ZR. The shoulder button. That one. Not that it matters, because
Turn the bumper. Where are we going here?
Watching this is definitely kind of putting me in the mood to play it. Though I could.
Yeah.
You
Maybe you should do it on a backlog upgrade tomorrow.
We're going to play Metal Slug X tomorrow.
Just X or double X?
No, X.
Oh, like straight
We've
up.
done Metal Slug 1 and Metal Slug 2, and now we're going to do Metal Slug X.
Not bad. It's supposed to be pretty hard, but you finished all the other ones, right? You finished 1, 2, and 3.
X is before 3.
Oh right, yeah. It's like kind of a remake.
It's a loose remake of 2.
Right, without the slowdown.
Right. I mean, you know how me and Drum do arcade rules, right?
You've told me, but refresh me on it.
So every time that you get at least as far as you got the previous time, you earn an extra credit for the next run.
I see. Well, you know what you can do is if you just set it to our MVS mode in your BIOS there, in the multi BIOS or whatever it's called. There's like a actual limited continue version that you can play that way.
You mean AES?
Oh yes, yeah. But if you go into your UniBIOS settings and change it to console, you can play it in like an AES version that has limited continues.
We'd probably prefer to do it, I mean, by MVS rules though. Especially since, I mean, that's what I have, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying if you wanted to play like as if it was, you know, like you can play the console, like the home version with like the home version rules. Just like I think that if you have...
Is that only because of UniBIOS or...
No. It's like on the cartridge, but you can tell the system to talk to the cartridge as if it was
AES.
an AES, yeah.
Yeah, but I think we'd rather play by those rules because I mean I bet it'd probably be pretty intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna play it by the arcade rules that we do, but I mean it took 2 or 3 weeks to do Metal Slug 2.
Hey, dropping right on.
I think we did Metal Slug 1 emulate because I don't have Metal Slug 1.
Oh, okay.
There was a
virtual
copy
console. You played on virtual console?
I played it on Virtual Console originally, but then Drum and I co-opted at some point. So we're going to try to do the whole series. I got the one that was the anthology that was on limited run. I'm pretty sure it's a PS2 classic though.
The anthology,
like
yeah. Yes.
Not amazing things, but I still kind of want to give it a try. But like, I just kind of bought that because like if I don't end up getting the MVS carts for any other Metal Slug games, like I can at least consider that as my way of owning them. And then if I don't like how they play through that collection, I'll just play them on Mister.
Yeah.
But Drum and I are definitely planning to go through all the Metal Slug games at some point. I don't know if he knows about Double X though. That one's a little different. I don't know if it is as co-op friendly or not. Because I mean, it was originally a Metal Slug 7 on DS.
Is it? It's the same thing as.
I'm pretty sure. Well, Double X. I'm pretty sure. From what I've read, Double X is the PSP version of Metal Slug 7.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I have the DS version and it's mission based.
Right. So I don't know if it's like something to play co-op or not really. So did you get the limited run version of that?
Yeah. But I haven't played it.
I booted it up. I mean, it seemed pretty neat. PS4 version Metal Slug Anthology is PS2 classic. Yeah. I booted it up, but I don't really remember what I thought of it.
I have that version, but I also have the original PS2 version. The PS2 version, the input lag in the first game, maybe the second game, is really, really intense. It's not
Really?
good.
Are the other games better, or you don't know?
It gets better. I think like maybe starting with X, it gets better. But the first game specifically, I remember being almost unplayable because of input lag. And I don't know what it is about that first one that makes it so that it has the bad input. It has that when the other ones don't.
So yeah, before we move on to Metal Slug 4, because I have 2, 3, and X on MVS. I'd like to have more if I ever got them for a good price. They have Metal Slug 1 at Video Game World, but it's like in the brown shipping box, so it's like $300. I don't know what like a
what causes the
BIPOC card only would be, but like I'm not spending $300.
So that's, I mean, I have the cart only for it, and I think I got them because I was able to get them all, like at least a batch of them, like maybe one in.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's how I got what I have, is I got, spares from Artemio.
Yeah.
So I got a really good deal. I'd like to own them all if, I don't even know. I just don't even know what the prices are on them,
I feel like there should be a shop around here.
But since I don't necessarily expect to get them all for MVS, I thought it would at least.
Turkey. Well, let's go in here. I bet maybe this is a shop. Please let this be a shop. It's not.
I thought I should at least get that anthology collection, because then it's like I can say I own them all, including Double X.
We just got a rice ball or whatever it is, like on our head. Or dumpling.
Yes, for re-release of Metal Slug Double X has a few upgraded features like 1080p, 4K, online co-op, samples playthrough controller speed. Fancy.
Huh. That's kind of neat. So it wasn't just it was a enhanced port. It wasn't just like it wasn't like an emulation at all.
Well, I think it might be an emulation, but I mean, Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood had 4K.
Right.
That was, as far as we know, PSP emulation. Well, it looks like she's got a slime on her head.
I wish that there was a shop around here. We haven't seen a shop in a while. I don't know what triggers that to start doing the.
What?
Can't grab them, where you just start like really wailing on them. It tells you to just jam on the button.
Looks like one you can find for $0 to $60 in bad shape, but a good copy should not be more than $80 to $100. Yeah, like I feel like I would be willing to buy any of the Metal Slugs for $80 to $100, but yeah. I bet 4, 5, and 6 are more expensive.
Yeah, well, I think that they aren't as good at a certain point.
I'd like to have them, you know. But
because that was when a lot of people would say that, like 4, and 5, because 6 is an Atomic Wave game.
No, don't walk on the fire.
I think that's right.
But 4 and 5 are just considered to be like, at least at the time, I recall like people saying that there was not a lot of passion. It didn't seem like there was a lot of passion put into them.
But I mean, who knows? Maybe looking at them today, maybe they're pretty good. I don't know. I don't know.
It's true.
I played through most of one of them on free play at MagFest one year.
Yeah, who's this fire guys?
I'm not sure exactly which one it was.
Is 5 the most expensive because people really like it, or just because it's just was not very popular, so there's not a lot of them out there?
That's what I'm guessing is. Well, I mean, really, like all of the Metal Slug games are like much newer than you would think.
Yeah.
Like isn't the first game like 96?
It must have been.
So,
where can I, Rodark? Where can I buy that? The Kushiaki Awase. Where is that? Is it in this level? I really need to bring up my strength for sure, but I need to find out where I can get that.
How are you supposed to bring all these at a time? Possible. That's like just almost possible.
It's not impossible because you can't do it the first time you even encounter it. I'm sure that it is possible. Like with more strength, it's probably possible.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there have been a lot of speedrunners who've done like level 1 clears of this game, which sounds fine. I'll tell you what I thought
that's a lot of stuff. Like Adam doesn't really know about like. He probably can't tell you like what a speedrunner is.
No, I know what that is.
Okay.
That stuff is pretty beyond me, to be honest.
I'm not completely.
I'll tell you what I thought for. I was starting to get a little worried might be impossible. Was I beat Doom 64 last night, and the final boss was pretty tough. Shot these like 4 missiles that like these 4 homing missiles. They're like super hard to avoid and like kill you so crazy fast. I was getting pretty nervous, but each time I was doing good for a little bit, I made a save and eventually got there. It was pretty tough though.
Okay, so on this level, had we reached to the place where there is the thing I need to buy to like enhance our strength? I was just asking. I was asking Dark One in the chat.
Rodark 1 has all the info on Metal Slug game prices and Scott Pilgrim gameplay tonight.
It's a very, very specific set of knowledge. Is it pretty obvious where it is?
This looks like a level where I'd be worried that like the shop would be a hidden door.
Yeah. I gotta pee real quick. I'll wait till you get the game over, and then we get back to the map screen. I'll go, just in case. Maybe up in there, but up. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Try going in there. Yeah. No, I guess not. It's a star door, apparently.
A star door?
Yeah.
It like has a star on it.
Jason Plays Retro says, I've started down the rabbit hole of RGB on consumer CRT.
Oh,
I kind of want something like that, but I mean, I do have a CRT with consumer CRT with component, but it might need some work. I mentioned it to Steve when he dropped in during one of our It Takes Two streams. I was commenting on how, you know, I'm the original owner of that CRT, which is I don't know if that's a particularly common thing in the world of CRT gaming these days, but I can tell you, I mean, it's I would say it's probably a relatively low hours CRT actually, because I got it. Let me think. I got it in 2005. I got it in August 2005, and you know, I used it for during my senior year in college, because that was the only year where I had like me and my roommate had this like larger common space, and previously I'd just been playing games on my computer monitor through S-Video to VGA upscaler, which probably had a lot of lag. Didn't know any better at the time, and so I got that Toshiba CRT for the common area. I played through, let me think, it's 2005 when Fire Emblem Path of Radiance came out. I think I played Path of Radiance on that TV. I played Dragon Quest VIII on that TV. I played Kingdom Hearts 2 on that TV. And then after that year, like it, you know, it was at my parents' house and only used very lightly. I played some Phantasy Star and Virtual Console on it, and I played some Wild Arms 2 and Wild Arms 3 on it, I think. You know, I played on it here and there when I visited their house. All right. But overall, and you know, in more recent years now that's back at my house, I've used it for episodes and stuff, but I don't like play on it like for an extended period of time, really. So I would say it's a relatively low hours tube.
Low hour tube.
But I really like it, so like I hopefully the sort of jittery lines issue that I've seen on it recently, hopefully that can, maybe Steve can help me.
Low hour tube. Yeah, you ever see the, whenever I'm like looking through like the different apps on my TV, and you know, the different streaming apps.
And, are you gonna talk about
I always laugh about the streaming app called Tubi. It's like that. It's like it's like the dumbest name for a streaming app. Ooh,
they've got a lot of stuff on there for free.
Yeah, I'm sure, but it's just, I think it's just so funny that like, what do we call our streaming app? Oh, let's call it Tubi. Tubi.
I mean, isn't it so funny that like there's like stuff like YouTube and all this stuff that's like referencing, you know, tubes.
And yeah, it's like what is that?
Yeah,
what is
like
a tube?
It's like not even relevant to like 99.5% of the population anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's. I wonder if when YouTube was founded, if like if there was any concerns like, oh, what if no one knows what a tube is in, you know, 5 years?
Yeah.
Or like, I wonder if there was like early on, if there was like a, sort of a
Like
thought
a
of,
panic
maybe,
about it.
Maybe we should change.
Have we
the
made
name.
a mistake?
And like the play icon is still that tube CRT shape.
Yeah. Yeah, I always say to be or not to be. See, Abyss Isness is saying that too. To be or not to be?
To be.
To be. I don't know.
I mean,
I always thought it was really funny
when
when
it,
like just the name.
I haven't used it a lot, but Drum talks about it all the time because,
About
Drum likes to watch movies for free, of course, and who doesn't?
Yeah.
Whenever there's some random, see Dustin saying lots of good horror on there. Drum is always researching horror movies for us to watch, and all the time he'll say, "Oh, it's on Tubi," and we've watched a few on there.
Yeah.
But it does have ads.
Oh, the old Tubi is good for the horror.
The horror.
Oh, the horror.
I mean, I don't know if tubes were dead when YouTube started, but LCDs were starting.
They're on the way out, maybe.
They were starting to be more prominent for sure. Yeah. I mean, I got my first LCD computer monitor. I mean, YouTube started in what, 05? And I got my first LCD computer monitor in 06. And my roommate had an LCD computer monitor for a couple of years before then.
Get this money.
But I didn't want to commit to LCD for my main screen yet. That's why I had that HD CRT. Because I was like, well, the black levels aren't going to be very good on the LCD.
Yeah. Oh, that guy just jumps right up. Oh! Whoops!
I love the look on your face when you get hit by that rock or whatever. It's just like, it's a look of pain, but like not like extreme pain. It's just kind of this dull, like, ow.
I'm sorry, now it gives me 15, not 4. Not 4.
I didn't get my first LCD TV until 2010. And I think it's going to appear in the Projectors episode.
Oh.
Possibly. I wrote a line that would involve showing it. But
do you lose,
it depends on if I keep it.
You lose hearts for jumping off it?
I don't know.
Good points. Let's try to find a shop.
Yeah.
I'll probably walk by it.
That's what we're doing.
I remember the first LCD monitor I got, the one I got in 2006. It was a Gateway monitor, and I got on the recommendation of an old forum buddy who he invited me to a like a free weekend lean up to one of the Guild Wars expansions. It had I guess it was like a
That's close.
A beta weekend or something for like the new Guild Wars expansion.
Is that game still still playing Guild Wars?
Guild Wars 1? I don't know. I mean, Guild Wars 2 was pretty popular. I don't hear about much anymore, but it was really well liked a while back. I'm sure it's still available to play. But I remember, I'll never forget though, seeing
the shop is in this area, so be on the lookout for a big pig head.
Pig's head.
A pig head is what we're looking for.
There's just these people just hanging out here while his ninjas fighting around.
You know what you would do?
Yeah.
But I remember in that that weekend, like I didn't play a lot of the game, but I remember
You can probably let him fall.
I remember there was this area that had it was an icy area, and like you could run on the ice, and like the shiny on the ice was just like the best shiny
okay,
I
I
had
know.
ever
Man.
seen in a video game. And I'd kind of love to go back and look at what that looks like today, because it's probably not amazing at all. But it just blew me away at that time.
Big pig head we're looking for.
Pig head. So is it sort of hidden, or did you not quite get to it yet?
I don't know.
Put that seat and it came back and knocked me over. I feel like it should be in there, but it's not.
You'd think it would be, but it's not. Yeah.
So any
not
PlayStation
hidden.
3D TV? Yep, I have one of those too. It's sort of appeared in episodes, but I'm not really using it at the moment. I was using it kind of as a duplicate computer monitor, but I got that 1440p monitor that appeared in the Retrode episode to sort of take its place, because it was not too good for the purpose I needed it, because it's really reflective, but it's a nice little TV.
Smells like a mortal.
Got it the grid.
It's like a mortal thing. Whatever it shows.
Hopefully we can buy a lot of that. The strength power up.
Yeah. Definitely need it.
Did you try to play Killzone 3 with 3D glasses? Couch co-op, each player will see the other frame. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. That's such a cool thing. Actually, I don't have Killzone 3. Coury has it though, and you made it look really good on that.
Yeah,
one
like
stream.
playing that, like when we were testing it out during that stream. The PS3 stream, when we thought the store was going to go offline, and it's kind of like a
Yeah,
PS3 tribute stream.
it did look kind of awesome. I mean, I've played the demo of Killzone 2, and I got Killzone Shadowfall at launch, and I did not really like either. But Killzone 3 looked kind of unique,
Yeah.
so I could see myself giving it a go sometime. Wow, Kaiser Chadwick is watching from Australia.
Oh wow.
We got people waking up over there.
Yeah.
Got the morning crowd coming in. Welcome.
We definitely had a lot of different people during our It Takes Two stream. Too,
Yeah.
that we don't really see that often. But then again, we did not have like very many people watching the entire time.
No, it was pretty small attendance compared to normal streams, but it's not like that was really the point. We just wanted to do it.
Yeah, and that's okay. And if you didn't watch the stream or haven't heard our thoughts on it, it was an amazing game.
Yes.
Amazing game. I've been thinking about it a lot.
I mean, it's definitely a game of the year contender for both of us.
It is very interesting that though, like after I don't know, it's not, I guess it's not interesting, but like the message of the game, is to like don't let the other person lose their passion also for like their hobbies and everything. And it got me thinking a lot about, like, my wife has a printing press, and she like makes cards and everything, and she hasn't had as much time to do stuff with it in a while. And I was like, we should like make it a priority to like I want to make it a priority to help you spend more time with it. But it hasn't been like working right. So I said, you know, like maybe what you should do is just kind of like do what I do, which is just, you know, figure out why it's not working that well and like spend a bunch of time just fixing it up and optimizing it. And, you know, just figure out what's going on with it. And like maybe that would bring back your excitement and joy to it, to doing that stuff. But I certainly thought about that after the game, about how like I want her to be able to like enjoy her in her hobbies. Like she hasn't had as much time to really indulge in it. And like her stuff is all down here, so like after the kids go to bed, she could totally do that, and I could like work on stuff too, and we'd both be able to hang out together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, just super fun game. I mean, just like constantly like throwing like new and like different things at you, and like nothing overstays its welcome.
Yeah.
Like it moves along so fast, and it's just a rare game that feels just like everything about controlling it and moving your character around just feels fun.
Yeah.
You probably hold on.
Yeah. I wish they can fall down there.
Oh, I guess it's actually 1 p.m. in Australia, not morning. So you all are what, 14 hours ahead of us.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
4 a.m. in the
Okay.
UK.
So
That's such an odd time that I'm not sure if that means you're waking up early or you haven't been to bed
Yeah.
yet.
Strength +3.
You got plenty of money for it. To at least get a few in you.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend all my money on it.
It's interesting to me. Like, I mean, it goes to show just like how loved this game is, that these people have like
they say
very specific knowledge of like what the item is and what it gives you, you know?
Yeah, so get the ramen for the speed.
Because it looks like
I only got
Ultranator in the chat here seems to know his Scott Pilgrim stat items too.
Get a few speeds too. Get more than speeds. That's the ramen. Get these speeds. I'd get at least like 3 speeds. Probably.
Is speed your attack or just your movement speed?
Your movement speed.
So it's the haven't been to bed yet kind of 4 a.m., huh? Playing Ghost of Tsushima, starred.
Oh, that's gonna. I was happy to see that Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut is getting a physical PS5 release.
Oh yeah. I think I'll probably end up getting that. It wasn't a priority when it first came out, just because, open world game fatigue and all that. But I do feel like I really liked Infamous Second Son, which, like, it's amazing to think like that was right at the beginning of the generation game, and then they followed it up with Infamous First Light, which was kind of a smaller side game that took place in the same city. So smaller budget game, but then they didn't have anything until
Oh, look at it.
very
Like
end of
3
the
times,
generation.
like how
from
much more
Sucker
damage,
Punch.
like
I mean,
14
that-
versus like 4 what we were doing
Huh?
before. I'm just talking to Adam, telling him like how much more damage we're doing. That's in here.
Oh yeah, weren't you doing like 2 damage or something?
Yeah.
Oh, another shop already?
No, it's a.
Oh, Rainbow Road. You know, I want to play Horizon Zero Dawn, but like I've waited so long that like I can't help but feel like, oh, come on, like a 60 FPS version on PS5 like has to be a thing, right? Like John sort of sounded kind of unsure if it would really happen because of I guess the PC version is like, I know it launched with some issues. I don't know if it was fixed, but I guess it's kind of heavier and more complex than you would think or something like that maybe. But I mean, I guess if we want a 60 FPS version of Horizon to happen, what I should do is go ahead and play the game, and then it'll happen. So
Yes.
I can claim credit for making the 60 FPS version happen.
I did not feel when I tried it out, when I played through the first couple missions in it, just for the heck of it, I didn't feel that the frame rate was like really wasn't certainly not bad or anything like that.
Well, no, I mean I'm pretty sure it's a solid 30 FPS game, but it's just like it's not like, yeah. I mean, I think the frame rate is pretty good, but you know, and I am certainly no 60 FPS snob, but it's part of me is almost worried if this generation is looking pretty good for games offering a 60 FPS mode almost universally thus far. I'm almost concerned that I'm going to get spoiled and it's going to be hard for me to go back. Probably not, though. I think I'll be
Nope,
I think I'll be fine.
Just chilling.
I was raised on N64 frame rates, all right? I don't think I'm ever going to feel like I can't go back to 30 or even 20 if I have to on the N64. But yeah, I mean, I should just go ahead and play it. I mean, it seems really cool. I mean, all I've really ever played was just enough to put into the 4K TV episode. Because I've put it off a long time. Well, like, I mean, the sequel is coming, and it's like, if Horizon 2 comes out and they haven't done a patch or done a PS5 version of the first game by then
you'll
I'll
play
probably
it.
just be like, okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and play it now. I'll just go ahead and do it. Does the Scott Pilgrim game follow the plot of the movie? I think maybe vaguely, but I think as a person who has not read the comics, I suspect it takes more from the comics than the movies. But it was released originally in conjunction with the movie.
Yeah. What?
I just like let you do it.
Oh.
Take all the coins.
Well, it's not like we're gonna finish this tonight, anyways. But we'll beat this level and we'll call it a night.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I will not be bothered by 30 FPS in Horizon. I do not have a problem with 30 FPS
Yeah, like
games
it's like this.
whatsoever. But I was just thinking, well, I've waited this long. Like, what if a 60 FPS version's around the corner? Maybe
Yeah.
that'd be nice to hold out for. But I mean, Sony announced like that whole game boost thing like several months ago, where like, you know, early on they did things like, okay, now Ghost of Tsushima runs at 60
Yeah,
FPS.
like is that like a?
But it didn't.
What
It
happened
didn't
there?
have like there wasn't like a type. There wasn't like a term for it.
Right.
But then a few months ago they said like, oh, this is called Game Boost, and it has like a little logo now. But the thing is, I don't know if they've done anything with it since they did that, other than I can't remember if The Last of Us Part 2's 60 FPS patch came before or after that. But like, I think they teased like, I want to say they like
Crushed
it was
it.
either I forget if it was Last Guardian or Shadow of the Colossus that appeared in like a little trailer that sort of made the implication that it was going to get like a double frame rate mode or something. Well, you just picked up like whole living piggy banks.
Yeah. All right, I want to look at my stats. That'll be.
Before you quit, you should boot up that Kunio game because I want to see if that
Sure.
Japan game had the had a translation put on it. Yeah, Animal Crossing New Horizons did throw me off at first being 30 FPS because I got so used to Nintendo games being 60. That
Twins, I think.
definitely
Yeah.
surprised me, but I understand why it is the way it is because I mean you can put so many things outside, like they would just not be able to keep up. But
Yeah, strength is 19 now.
I was
That's easy
surprised,
from
but
1.
it really didn't bother me.
All right. I'll call that it.
Yeah.
Ben Brody with $2. Seems to think it's past Corey and Adam's bedtime.
Yeah.
Are you their mom? Is that what's going on here, Ben?
It is.
Let's see here. What is it called?
Is it like Kunio, River
There it is.
City?
It's Double Dragon and Kunio-Kun Retro Brawler Bundle.
How much is it on the eShop?
Oh, I got it as on sale. I'm pretty sure that it was like, I think I got it for maybe $12 or something.
There's a lot of people trying to assuage any fears I might have about playing Horizon at 30 FPS. And like, am I coming off as an FPS snob? I hope I'm not, because I am totally fine with 30 FPS. I am totally fine with it.
Do you know what game it is here? Like even like any of the Neketsu.
It's a Famicom game.
All out,
Well, I guess,
all out dunk
everything is.
heroes.
What?
huh?
It's the Neketsu Street Basketball All Out Dunk Heroes.
No, that's not the one. Obviously, it's like Ye Olde Japan.
Surprise! Neketsu new wreckers, the distant gold medal. Neketsu Hockey Club Slip and Slide Madness. Downtown Special Kunio-Kun's historical period drama. Do you mean the drama? Is it the historical period drama?
That might be it. That might be the one.
This one has a quality up too.
I forget what that means.
Oh. Yeah, it says copyright art system works at the beginning. Yeah. Wait up, bro. Hurry, Bunzo's sick.
Oh, okay. So it's an 8. Okay, well, I will 100% get this unlimited run then.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this looks amazing. I think like it's just like River City Ransom, but it's ye olde Japan. It's awesome. Oh man, is Audie just waking up, or
He said that he just woke up to go to the bathroom, and now he's like watching. So we got the scan lines. This is like a bad
early
scene for her.
over there in the Norway?
Oh, that's right. You can do like 0 to 10, right?
Yeah, and like it's got really good like interpolation and sizing and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's super
Like
well
this
done.
one here.
Yeah, I think the standard mode 4.3.
So the standard mode is standard zoom mode, which is just like standard. So that's like a.
I'm not sure if standard zoom has interpolation or not.
But that's cool. All it is just like zooming it up in its correct aspect ratio.
Right.
It's just still on the screen.
Even the standard mode, I'm pretty sure should be like the correct pixel sizing with interpolation. I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. 4.3 mode. Yeah, 4.3 mode. Oh, standard mode might be not. Okay, standard mode might be square pixels. The 4.3 mode is correct. The 4.3 mode is what
Adam's like now on his phone. It's funny. He's like, sometimes I watch your live stream. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't.
Ever. He's like, I never know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, I don't. That's true.
We're talking about pixel aspect ratios over here and
yeah,
interpolation.
Yeah.
That's what people donate money to listen to us talk about this stuff.
Robert Carlson's in the chat saying, Adam's just thinking, good lord, this is what these guys do all day.
I don't understand it either, to tell you the truth.
It's the Neketsu March Super Awesome Field Day.
Oh,
Soccer
that sounds
story.
amazing.
I think Slip and Slide Madness and All Out Dunk Heroes sound the best. There's Crash and the Boys.
This is a really well done collection.
Yeah. Oh, is it not? It only has Double Dragon. Oh, it does have Double Dragon 3. Audie's a big fan of this one. This version specifically. The SNES one? I don't think there's any SNES games on here. Or is there? I don't think there's any SNES.
This is all Famicom and NES.
Yeah. Yes, that is the original Renegade.
That game's pretty rough. It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Audie's turning off the stream if you play Double Dragon 3. It does seem pretty bad.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this also seems pretty bad.
Yeah. I don't really care for this very much.
Don't care for what?
For Renegade.
Yeah.
Where is that here?
I wish I did, but I don't.
I like the NES version of Double Dragon though. I would say that Double Dragon NES is better than the arcade game. That might be a very unpopular thing to say.
I've played through the arcade game on free play, but I've never finished the NES version.
Bum, 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 ba-dum. Here it comes.
You should put it in 4-3 mode. It's too skinny. Bum, 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 bum. And you can also like change the border on like a per game basis. Like if you go, like there's like I think if you do these settings like outside the individual games, you can set the settings like globally.
Yeah.
Like the interpolation's really good. From what I
do you-
remember.
Oh, is the enhanced mode? Do you start with all moves? Where it says like the quality up version? Do you start with all moves?
Yeah, there's little advancements like that.
It doesn't have a jump kick, but it does. Like I'm pretty sure the headbutt is like the first thing you unlock. So maybe you just start the game with one hit point, so you don't have to sit there and grind it out. Maybe that's the whole deal.
Speaking of 30 FPS games, well, unlike Horizon Zero Dawn, Double Dragon doesn't have nice motion blur. Doesn't have any motion.
Is it? This is not 30, is it? Maybe it is on the NES, but I feel like this is 60.
Am I remembering wrong? I'm pretty sure. Maybe that's what quality up is. I don't know.
Maybe.
I was pretty sure Double Dragon
Adam,
was
we
a
had this
30
game.
game.
Yeah, no, I remember. You still have it?
I not that same copy, no, but I do have it.
Yeah.
You don't have any of your own original.
I have no idea who ended up getting it, who we ended up selling it to, or if we gave it to the neighbors or what.
I don't know.
I have no idea what happened to it.
The original NES stream?
Yeah, because I mean I have my Master System. I love how I have to make him fall. I love how he falls like in slow motion. You can get him to do it here. Come on. There he goes. And he's like, ooh. Oh, I got an achievement. Bum 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 bum.
Game of 60, just tons of slowdown. Huh.
So this it probably removes the slowdown.
I wonder if am I confused? Is River City Ransom 30 frames per second? I'm trying to think. Like some of these Technos games, at least one or two of these Technos games are 30 FPS. I know. Is it Super Dodgeball?
Maybe.
I think.
Bum, 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 bum,
I mean, Technos was never a, cutting edge developer, I don't think.
Yeah. I always thought it looked so stupid how that bat looks in his hands.
Yeah, Rodark One's talking about on PlayAsia you can buy the Toaplan Arcade Garage Tiger Heli.
Oh yeah, I need to order
you
that.
You were looking at that, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy that. So I think like the quality up on here has to be that there's no slowdown.
Oh, you haven't seen any slowdown?
No, it seems like it's fine.
But do you not start with the moves like you were thinking?
I thought that you started with one heart. I thought that for some reason the one heart was your headbutt, but I started with one I started with the headbutt. It's the Lindas. Linda. It makes me think of the animated GIF of the guy who he drags the My Computer icon to the trash bin and his computer disappears. And have you ever seen that? It's just this old guy like sitting at a table and he's like drags the My Computer icon and drags it to the recycle bin. Yeah. And as soon as he like lets go of it, like his entire computer disappears. And it, like there's no sound to it. It's just an animated GIF. And he turns and it says like Linda. Because he's like calling for his wife. Okay. Oh, it's the Chintai. I only know these names because of the Gameplay or Games tapes.
I mean, you only assumed that they were right too.
Yeah. So there's those guys are the Chintais. Let's see here. Let's see. There's a Bobo. Oh, I don't know what this guy's name is. I know the guy with the like the vest on is like Lokesor or something like that.
But this guy's throwing the knives?
Yeah, if anybody knows this guy's name, I'll never forget at this point if you tell me what it is. Because I know so many of the characters' names, but I don't know this guy's name. Like maybe it's like Will or something like that. But that seems too simple. The music here is like boom, boom, boom. It's like becomes just random sound effects.
We were talking about Metal Slug Anthology PS2 version, specifically the PS2 version on the PS4 earlier, but don't have a ton of experience. You were saying, I guess some games have a lot of lag and some games don't. Don't know about the PAL version though. But I booted it up on PS4 one time, but I haven't really tried much of anything.
Oh, it's Williams. Okay. Williams is his name. That's right.
Oh, this collection is currently on sale half off. Well, I definitely recommend it. I mean, you know, if you're go ahead and take advantage of that sale if you don't care about getting the limited run.
Oh.
Is it this coming week?
The 13th, I think. Oh, and yeah, there is Ropers. Which guy is the Roper? Is the Roper the same guy that I thought was the Lokesor? Or maybe that's what they call him on the Game Player's game tape. Is they call him Lokesor. So that might be wrong.
Is this the dodge the Stactataz?
This is the one that has dodge the Stactataz. Yes.
You can't even say the wrong
I can't even say it.
But yeah, I strongly recommend this for its proper 4-3 mode with interpolation. I wonder how they ended up doing the translation for the untranslated games, like if they used any fan translations or worked with any fan translators, worked out a deal, or if they just did it from scratch themselves.
There's the Roper. I thought it was Lokesor. Low power. It's spelled low power in the manual. So maybe they just decided we'll call him Lokesor. I love that their Bobo just like breaks through the walls right here. Well, I'm gonna get in here because I want to see the Stactataz. You know why I can't say it? It's because my lips are burnt.
My mouth and throat and everything feels totally fine right now.
Yeah, it didn't like the didn't last
My
very
my
long, really.
bowels feel questionable.
Could go either way. Well, it'll only go one way, but
Yeah. It's all about the journey.
Oh wow! So Audie's saying the translations are new translations that run on top of the game via LUA, which I don't know what that means. So the ROMs themselves are not patched. That's really cool, actually.
I have to call a night pretty soon.
I know. I just want to see this Stacktitaz.
Let's detect the dots.
The music. There they are.
Dodge them.
I'm dodging them. There they are.
Oh, did they do the same thing for Fire Emblem? I mean, why wouldn't? I mean, does it have to be like really tuned on a game, like a per game basis? Is like, I mean, it seems like that would just be way easier way to do translation patches than patching the ROMs all the time. That'd be awesome. I mean, it was always my dream to have like a cartridge that you could put on top and like it like applies the patch in real time on real hardware. Like I would love to be able to use the real cartridge. I mean, yes, I know that there's like the chips that Voltar made that like let you put it in there, but that's a really awesome idea, but it's still not the same to me. I would like to completely totally unmodified cartridge.
All right, I think that's gonna do it. I think that's gonna do it for us tonight.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun.
It was a great time.
Yeah, thanks for. We'll see you again in a year
Yeah.
or more, or
Maybe,
year or two.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
I'd say.
hopefully we'll have something newer for you to play.
Well, it was fun though.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna probably finish it. Not tonight, but I will finish it.
Yeah, it made me kind of feel like I need to start soon myself. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
And
All right.
thanks everybody who donated and everybody who hung out for the entire stream. It was fun. I hope everyone has a great week.
Yep. We'll see you next time. For
All right.
maybe what the golf, unless I change my mind for something.
All right, everybody. Take care. Good night.
Good night.